I mean, Trask is easy peasy without a Halister to defend it.
Hello. Test 1 2. Kind of quiet.
I like how the first thing said on your stream is Loader saying a Tarask is easy.
Yep. We're setting a mood.
Yeah, we are doomed to fail.
You guys ready to fight a Tarask in hell?
Let's
To be
do
fair,
it.
Hell yeah.
Loader and I'm the only ones that were up to fight it.
Can it be like a demon possessed Tarask?
Yeah, so it's a challenge rating 40.
Yeah,
Real
it's
quick,
modified. Real quick.
Because we didn't get to do it, the Ratvolution, because I was so busy, I'm just gonna let you know right now, the final boss
Yeah, we can
was
do it
gonna be
later.
a Terry-esque, and I was gonna
Terry-esque.
Photoshop Terry's face onto Del Gribble's body, and you guys were gonna fight an exterminator.
Oh
His
my
name was gonna be
God.
Terry.
Hey man, who's to say that's not gonna happen? We just gotta find a time.
I can't be asked. I'm way too busy now.
Oh. Well then, someone else has to take the reign of Lord of the Rats.
Okay.
What?
Let's
no,
see.
I'll ask you later.
Coming back in, got everything online right now. Hello, everyone. It's been a minute. This took longer than I thought it was going to take.
That's what she said.
Aw. Not usually, no.
Nice.
Never heard that from a woman.
Usually, no. I've never heard that before. I take just the right amount of time.
I'll take shit a woman has never told me before, Alan, for 500.
She only ever has to tell me to stop once.
Yeah. So it's usually a, was that it?
The problem isn't telling me to stop, it's telling me to keep going. That's the issue. That's where I have a problem.
Alrighty, let's get started, shall
This
we?
isn't therapy, Billy.
So, we are gonna just kind of rehash a little bit about what we talked about in the session 0. So we'll start real quick, just a basic rundown if we want to. I've got them kind of pictured out here. I don't know if you can see anything today, Tulio. I don't know if you're watching any stream or anyone sharing their screen.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream here.
Cool. So we'll start with Kilroy. If you just want to give just a, we'll pick up here in a little bit where you are in the world and what you're doing right now. Just like a general like outline of your character, like race, class, basic personality, cut and dry.
Can you space this out a bit? Everything's just overlapping for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for everyone, but
Yeah, so I'm playing Kilroy Tinto, Goblin Artificer. He lives in Baldur's Gate. He's super small, like 3 feet tall, classic green goblin skin, but he looks and acts a lot different than the other ones you'd be used to, like dumb and eating rocks. Troy is actually an artificer, and he grew up with a family in Baldur's Gate where he was able to like go to school and learn, which is kind of crazy for him. But he's a punk, like literally punk rock, like wearing leather, gruff, thick skulled, loud, super blunt. He also has like piercings, tattoos, weird facial hair, like mustache, mohawk. He's a dick, but it's because he's a goblin, so he takes a lot of shit and he makes sure to give it back. That's basically him.
All right. So got a goblin artificer. Let's move over to the left. Then we'll go with Tulio Goldentune.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm Tulio Goldentune, somewhat of a minor celebrity around here. I stand rather short, only at about 5'6" tall, with golden hair, of course, as you can imagine. I love everyone, and everyone loves me. Of course, Kilroy has definitely caught my eye, and I'm definitely on a mission to make him love me back. So, interested to see how that goes, but that seems to be all I care for sharing for now.
We have a roaming bard, level 1, so we don't have any subclasses picked. I guess just to give me a heads up, go ahead and let me know what subclass you guys plan on taking. So we'll go Kilroy. Which Artificer are you trying to specialize?
Artillerist, I'm pretty sure.
The cannons.
Yes, yeah, it was artillerist.
And then for the bard?
College of Eloquence. I don't remember why, but definitely that one.
Okay, I think that's the one where you get the rogue ability super early, where you can't like roll lower than an 8. Probably that reason. All right, we'll move over to the Scribbles the Dreamer.
Hi. Yeah, that's me. I I do book things. I'm smart. I think I learn things real fast. Yeah, I work for the library. And I'm kind of just here to do book recovery and reconnaissance information. Yeah, thanks. That's me. I'm short, like a halfling, you know, but like I don't know. I think it fits me. I have a custom cool robe that's like the perfect length for me with a big hood. Yeah. My shoulder kind of glows. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. Hi.
Perfect. Moving on to Mr. Marion, the Neatfoot.
Well, I'm a bugbear. I've been rather I don't know what to say. Fortunate. I've been fortunate to serve under a family under Zill, and I've proven my worth, and I've deemed the title of at least being called my own man. So I am now Mr. Marion for that matter. So when people address me, I do appreciate the Mr. there. I rather didn't want to return to bugbear colonies and the life that I was before, all of this and getting caught up in city life, which is not really particularly normal for a bugbear. But I assist Zill, and I make sure that he's safe, and I see fit.
Oh yeah, he also cooks. He's a cook.
All right, moving on to Zill.
I'm Zill. I run my shop, Zill's Thrills, with my
No.
bugbear companion, Mr. Marion over there.
No.
I'm an armorer artificer, and I like explosions.
All right, moving on to Locat.
Hello, I am a cat from far away. I find that I like this new, larger form. I came to this town, and the fist gave me a position of power and authority. I find I quite enjoy it. I suggest you keep me happy, or I will perhaps play with a ball of string made from your intestines.
All right. And you're looking to do a multi-class between sorcerer and paladin, right?
Sorcerer, fighter, paladin, bard.
Okay. That's a
Can we
lot.
throw in some warlock?
The wonder build, huh? We'll see how well that actually works out. All right.
Everything that has a little charisma in it.
So we're going to be playing the module Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. I'm doing a slightly altered start to the beginning of the book, and then we'll run it unless I decide I want to change more stuff later. But as long as you guys haven't read the book, which you shouldn't have, you won't know what's what, so it should work out good. We're going to just give like another general overlay just for you guys. So Baldur's Gate, the city, began as a harbor town where traders would meet with ghost lighters, folks along the Sword Coast who used their lights to lure fog-bound ships to shore. When those ships would run aground, the ghost lighters would scavenge through the wreckage and haul the plundered goods to Baldur's Gate. nestled on the north shore of the bend of the river Corianther. They would sell this booty. Ooh, booty. In the years since, Baldur's Gate has grown into a walled city. Today, its foggy streets run red with blood and unfortunates who fall prey to evil opportunists. Many of whom count themselves as nobles, traders, pirates, and assassins. An army of mercenary soldiers calling themselves the Flaming Fist keep order in the city, as these soldiers answer to Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard. The members of the Flaming Fist don't care too much for justice. They crave power and coin, and nothing else. But despite the Fist's reputation for cruelty, the Grand Duke is widely regarded as an honorable and reasonable man. The city of Elturel, capital of Elturgard, is located much further inland along the river, whereas Baldur's Gate has a well-earned reputation for being a nest of vipers. Elturel is seen as a beacon of faith, order, and high culture. The two cities have endured a long, bitter rivalry that originated when Baldur's Gate began stealing cargo and coin from ships heading to and from Elturel, stifling the city's sea trade. Though the conflicts between Baldur's Gate and Elturel have always fallen short of open warfare, the relations between the cities has grown tense for a long time. Too long, some would say. As we are setting up our characters, let's go... I guess before I kind of open a narrative intro, is there anything anybody wants like a recap on or wants to go over again, just kind of like session 0 introductions?
Probably gonna change my voice a little bit and try and nail it a little bit harder, but
Nope, you gotta
my
commit to
voice
it.
on-
You already did it on stream, so if you change it now, we're gonna make fun of you for the rest of the campaign.
that's okay.
Okay, Taliesin.
Hey, shots fucking fired, man.
Yeah. So, who was I traveling with again? Which ones was that?
So we'll pick up on a scene. If you were traveling with them, or if you traveled solo, it would have been with Kilroy and Tulio. So it would have been with the goblin and the human. All right, yeah, I'll kind of maybe open it up a little here then. So we're going to go ahead and do our first opening scene with a little bit of a... If you guys would rather pass, let me know. We can maybe do a little freeform improv here. It might be fun. So we'll start with We'll start in the city of Elturel. The companion's light high above. The companion, for those of you that don't remember or those of you that don't know, is this sort of fake second sun that hangs high in the sky of Elturel, bathing the city and the neighboring lands in an eternal light that never goes dark. Night never falls and dawn never comes on the city of Elturel. Not long ago, more than 50 or so years, the city of Elturel was overrun with monsters and undead, with vampires that controlled the city. The high overseer of the city, a priest of Torm, Thavius Krieg, prayed to his gods to run out the undead presence within the city. Let me pull this up again real quick. A priest of Torm named Thavius Krieg appealed to any power to help him save the holy city, praying to his gods. They were granted the companion, a fake light that would put off real sunlight to save the city. He went on to become the High Overseer of Elturel. I'm trying to find the actual scene here. It is widely believed that Amenador, one of the gods in the Faerinian pantheon... Let me pull him up too.
It's like a Menadil,
Yeah, exactly.
but trademark. Does God have a trademark?
Amenator, the Netherese solar deity of order, the sun, law, and time, as it is a fox sun that keeps the city lit. So as the companion lights the town above, the real sun far above in the sky as well, we pick up in a little shop, armory, that distributes goods to the Hell Riders, the Order of the Gauntlet and any paladins that make their way through the streets of El Terrell and to defend the countryside of Eltergard, near the Eltergard woods. We pick up at Zill's Thrills. Zill and Mr. Marion. You guys are at the end of a busy day. You've finished some commissions right now. There's no one in the shop. You've just put out what you assume to probably be the last customer of the night. The two of you are getting ready to close shop. So I'll let you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. And what are you guys doing?
About to sneeze. Give me a second.
I know, I'm grinning as like a motherfucker too, so there's that.
You see your boss is about to sneeze.
Sneeze?
Mm-hmm.
Or seize? I
Sneeze.
heard seize.
Yeah, he said seize. That's what he said.
Marion!
Oh, what?
Why does all this powder lying around? Clean up this dust.
I mean, that's not dust. That's from your last. You do remember the last works that we just did?
I know. I don't even remember what happened yesterday.
Okay. I'll get it. Don't do it.
I am here for the invention, not for the thinking.
Mr. Marion has a stupid like lightning cat-like reflex with cleaning shit up. It's like almost not even there. Just like he's just like.
Well, what delicious dinner have you planned for us?
Well, it's been on the stove since lunchtime, so I'm sure that it's done by now. But I do like to think that I could add one more thing right before I sell it to you.
So he's gonna fucking hurry his way back. Comes back hella fast with like right before he leaves the door. You hear like a knife hitting a board, like fucking, and then scurries back and just like,
well, this is a basic stew, but I put an herb on top of it. I think it's the best thing you can put on.
An herb? What kind of herb?
I think this one's called Brazzle.
Brazzle?
Yeah, it's like just try it. It's like a.
You gonna dazzle me with Brazzle?
The old dazzle Brazzle.
I take a bite of the soup.
can I roll?
Yes, you
You
can
should
roll
just-
cooking.
Yes. All right, what's the modifier for this one? 'Cause I don't think it would be wisdom anymore.
Do you have proficiency in chef's tools with this character?
I will ready my con saving throw.
I don't think so.
Let's just go ahead and roll a flat d20 real quick.
Let's do it just to establish the fucking pecking order.
Yeah. 16, that's good enough.
It's
Yeah.
delicious.
It's pretty good. The Brazzle bumped it up to a 16 from a 15.
Zill, you're about halfway through the soup when you see underneath the desk a commissioned piece that you didn't get to today. A little tag.
What's it say?
It is a commissioned piece from a... where's the name? From Nell Greenbush, a female halfling. Her wedding is coming up in a day or so, and she's commissioned you to make the wedding bands.
How urgent is this delivery?
Well, the wedding is tomorrow.
Such a
Ah,
terrible name
shit!
for such a terrible name for a woman. Greenbush.
Didn't even catch it. She had
Pull up a halfling
Yes.
name
Oh,
generator. That's what I got.
one.
Was Nell Greenbush.
Greenbush. She had ruined.
She's gonna
No, it's
take
just mold.
She's gonna take the dude's name in wedding. Okay. She's not gonna keep that.
Thank God.
What's the other
When
motherfucker's
he
name?
sneeze.
So it could be Greenbush and Red Meat.
Well, you'll have to find out.
It'd be the
Red
Greenbush,
Meat.
the
Marion!
Greenbush Red Meat wedding.
We forgot to deliver this. We
We-
fucked up.
Sir, if I don't mean to correct you or anything, but did we forget to deliver it, or did we forget to produce the order?
The order's finished. Is it finished?
Go ahead and roll a D100. Let's see.
Oh
Oh.
my god, no.
It's a 50-50 chance. You're old. If it's above 50, it's done, and if it's below,
Oh, it's not finished. We forgot. Fuck.
It's gonna be a long night at Zill's
I
Thrills
can't
as
do
we.
I can't do the jewelry. I mostly just do a lot of the housekeeping and sales.
As the
stuff,
two of you
but-
begin a rush order to get the wedding bands ready for the ceremony tomorrow, we pull out, and as the sun sets in the horizon, but day remains ever present with the light of the companion, three travelers make their way into the walled city of El Terrell. Scribbles the Dreamer, are you going to decide that you're with them, or did you get here a few days ago on business for your own and you finished it? What do you think?
I probably just would have arrived and just been chilling.
Okay. You arrived, I'd say, probably half a 10-day ago. You finished your transcribing of the text they found in one of the dig sites near El Terrell. You have a few days before you're scheduled to make your track back to Candlekeep. So you wait near the gates, kind of watching the passerbys. You like to people watch. When you see two familiar faces making their way up the... let me pull up the map. What's the name of the road? I was going to say the high road, but that's north and south. Making their way along... the paved path of the Coyantha River. You see the familiar face of a goblin and a human traveling performer. So as you kind of decide if you want to interact with them, we'll go ahead and pan over to the two of you. You've been on a journey about a 10's day from Baldur's Gate, Kilroy. You've been interested to meet with this tiefling that you've met once before, but didn't have a proper chance to formally introduce yourself as a craftsman, nor did he introduce himself as one either. You've heard tell of his work in El Terrell, and you're eager to scout out your competition. Traveling with you, I don't know if you would say friend or not, I'll let you decide, but if you want to just describe yourself again real quick, Tulio.
Just, average-sized human, dressed nicely, not like overly like rich, but definitely not in like scrap, like bad clothes. Like he looks pretty stylish,
You're both at the gate of El Terrell. Tulio, you've just managed to convince the guards to let you come into the city with a goblin. So, Kilroy, you're a little heated right now, I would imagine.
Sorry, what did you say that last part was?
He had to convince the guards pretty heavily to let you into the city since you're a goblin. So I'd imagine you're probably not super happy right now.
Yeah, pissed but used to it.
Alright, so yeah, we'll open with the scene. You two just got past the gates. You don't see Scribbles yet, but so whenever you feel like you want to hop in, go ahead, Scribbles. But the two of you are just getting into the city now.
Look, all I'm saying is that maybe it's not so much that you're a goblin, and more that you just come off like you're angry all the time,
I'm not fucking angry. I'm just if I ever saw them alone, oh my god, I'd fuck them up. I really would. I could do it, I'm so sick of these people.
Well, see, but that's what I'm thinking more. It's more a mindset thing. That's my point.
I don't think it has anything to do with my mind. I've got a pretty good fucking mind. I've made that clear one or two, many times. What other goblin do you... I'm not even gonna say it.
You're so cute when you're mad.
That shit's weird. This is what I was talking about back in the bar. I said, don't do that. And you're... Jesus Christ. I don't even know who that is, but just stand like a foot behind me. Do you mind?
The name just comes to mind.
This is a great angle.
They hate all small people, I think.
You two see the familiar face of Scribbles the Dreamer, a scribe that's made their way through Baldur's Gate from Candlekeep a few times. I assume you guys have probably interacted a few times since the incident, so I don't think you guys are super surprised to see Scribbles here.
Oh yeah, if I see them over there and I turn back to Tulio, I'm like, hey, look, it's books.
Oh, fascinating. Hello.
I just stand and stare, waiting. You still talk books? We've kind of got somewhere to go.
Are you there, Justin?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I legit zoned out. I was having a drink and I didn't hear what we said. Fuck. Sorry, what was that?
I just saw you and I said to Tulio, I was like, hey, look, it's books.
And that's what I went, oh, fascinating. Hello. Your name's not really books, though.
I mean,
Hello?
yeah, yes. That's what I've that yeah, that's the only name I've had. Thank
Books.
you.
It is books. I
It's
remember you
books.
saying it was something else. I swear to God.
No, it's been books. Uh, yeah, if
Make
you
it
want to,
make a
that's
deception
sweet.
check.
It's more of a I don't like confrontation, so if they want to call me books, they can
Yeah,
call me
so
books.
make a deception check with disadvantage then. Oh, a 4. Kilroy, make an insight check. Definitely not books, but you don't know if it's wise to press.
Kilroy's eyebrows, his left eyebrow raises like unusually high, like cartoonishly high. And he's like, "Yeah, okay."
Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. 21. You ponder for a moment and you do remember their actual name, Scribbles the Dreamer.
Oh, wait a second. I fucking remember. Scribbles, right? The dreamy one. Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's my name. But if you want to call me books, then that's fine. That's why I kind of went with it. I
All
don't
right,
mind. I
all
don't
right. I
mind.
like books.
What would you like us to call? You, of course.
Um,
You just heard them. They said books.
No, no, you said books. This is what I was just talking about. Go ahead, young one. I think you're
I
young. Are you young?
I don't know. I I feel kind of young and everything.
I feel
That's the
lost.
important thing, right?
Um.
I like. Can I approach? I approach you. I want to approach her and be like, "That's the important thing.
Oh,
How
hello.
you
Hi.
feel. Age is but a number."
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can sit down if you. Yeah. Go ahead. Do that. Yep. Oh, you're.
I
You
want to
were.
confidently put my arm like around you, but not like suggestively. Just like, "Hey, friend.
Hip space.
What would you prefer us call you, friend? I could call you friend.
Uh. Please be my friend. I don't really have friends.
Wow, this is crazy. Go to the bar, almost die, make two friends. Oh, who's fucking friends with the goblin now? The god never said I'd have any. This is wild. Hey, Books, what do you got going on for about the next, how far is the walk to El Terrell?
You guys you've made it into El Terrell, so you're trying to
Oh.
figure out where Zill's Thrills is located.
Okay, so
I
Books,
like that. He called us friends.
shit,
Everybody's
I did say
my
that.
friend. I knew you'd admit it sooner or later.
Don't get too used to it there, guitar.
We don't. We don't have. We don't have to be friends.
Oh, I'm never too comfortable.
That's fine. You can. You don't have to.
Books, what do you got going on today? You busy?
I have a few books to read still. Most of them for like the 5th time, but you always find new things. I promise you.
Yep. Okay, so I'm uncomfortable. Come with us. We're gonna go meet this guy. He thinks he might be smarter than me. I told Orktika that guy's full of shit. I'm gonna go see what's up.
You say you told Orktika?
Orktika, the guy from my guild.
You're good. I thought you
No
meant...
one could be smarter than you, friend Kilroy.
Well, that's what I'm out here to prove. And I'm a fucking goblin, so.
Ah, well, I must come see who boasts such a thing.
Because I know that I'm smarter than him in my head. I'm like, but I'm not confrontational. I'll be like, I'm sure you're very smart, and I like pat him on his head, even though I'm like the same height as him almost. I'm just
I like. If you pat me on my head, I kind of like lunge at your hand, but don't bite it like a dog. And he's like, "Don't you fucking try to bite me or touch me."
um. Okay.
All right, as the three of you make your way towards the shop of Zill's Thrills. So it's been about an hour or so since you guys realized you had a rush order for the wedding bands. So you're almost closed the shop, and now you're back up and fully running. You forgot to lock the door, Mr. Marion, and you guys hear the ding 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 of customers walking in.
No fucking way.
You only
No
forgot to
way.
lock the door because you had a rush order.
no fucking way Mr. Marion would be forgetting shit on his task list.
Yeah, but you're also working past the closing hours, so.
You know what's really funny is the very first thing I was going to tell you is, okay, Mr. Marion, lock up! But I completely forgot to tell you, too.
So you guys are in the back room working on the final project of the night, and you hear customers come in after close.
Ting!
Don't-
Just
don't
a second! Ting!
The three of you have just entered the shop that you didn't know was open or closed, but you do hear confirmation now that the shop must be open. They're talking to you.
Marion, can you go out there and
Post haste, I'm sorry.
scurry them away or something? I don't know.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ting!
Post haste.
And his feet, and you just see this bugbear without very much like shoulder, like, really good posture, really good posture. The best dressed bugbear in this fucking realm for sure. Super good posture, and only his feet and knees are moving with like a weird dexterous kind of just like shuffle. And
Oh, I'm sorry, we're a little bit past close, but you're already in the door. How can I help you?
Well. Look at this. You are dressed quite well, aren't you, friend? Interesting. I'm Tulio
Snap.
Golden Tune.
I slowly look up with amazement and be like, oh my, hello.
I am 7'7", by the way.
Yeah. Kilroy,
That's why
make,
it's slow.
make another
That's why
history
it's
check.
slow.
Who?
You make another history check.
Oh, all right. I was about to say I just walk past him, not listening to what he says, and I'm examining the shop very, very
Yeah, I mean,
paying a lot of attention.
Go ahead and roll a investigation check as well. But apparently, you're pretty good at remembering a face. So you come in and he's much better dressed now. But it's a little moment of you haven't seen this guy since the incident back in Baldur's Gate. But this is the bug.
Yeah. So at that point, when I see him and I walk in, I just kind of to myself, under my breath, I'm like, what a weird arrangement of meetings. Really, 2 in a row? Oh my god, what's next? And then I just go in and walk in, expect everything head to toe.
That's when I'll pop out of the back of the shop. Who's out here? What do you want?
Oh. I
I'll
walk
stroke
up to
my
him.
beard.
I walk up to him and get as close as I can. How tall are you?
Oh, Mr. Marion, I'd stand in front of him.
I'm
Oh,
like,
Mad in front of him. Like the second I saw that kind of movement, I'd just stand in front of you.
I'm
and just,
5'10",
follow you
but
back.
on Kinder, I'm. Wait, no, on Tinder, I'm 6 foot.
You see this list up over the fireplace called the Tinder list, and he's right on top.
It's me.
You see a bunch of every fireplace in El Terrell just has a list of hot singles in your area.
And I'm number 1, baby.
It's because nobody's picked him.
True.
He's at the longest standing account.
I stroke my beard some more.
Wow, this is really the man I came to meet, huh? Okay, all right. You're an artificer, aren't you?
A goblin.
Wow.
What are you doing here?
I turn around and look at Tulio and Scribbles, and I'm like, look, he's fucking perceptive. Oh, how intelligent. I turn around, I'm like, artificer, huh?
Yes. You could
Alright.
say that.
Roll a perception
Yeah.
check. If you roll a natural 20, I'll give you so much power over his character. Okay.
You fuck.
He didn't roll a natural 20. He's all good.
I continue to stroke my beard.
All right, well, I've been walking 10 days. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I've been sent to see you, and I want to know what you're about.
Well,
Heard your
you're not
competition.
really my type, but
Oh, if with a little bit of understanding, everybody can be everybody's type, my friend. Surely you could know that by this age.
I like big women.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
This is the exact opposite of big women. This is little man.
Kilroy puts his head in his hands and he kneels down and he just starts yelling. He's just, he's like, why are you all like this? Why?
Just instantly, the door swings open and there's a hell rider just what's going on? Is everything all right?
Yes, it's fine. He's just having a midlife crisis. How old are you?
Are you talking to me? Don't
Yes.
fucking worry about it. Now we got this guy in the doorway.
Over 18. Am I right?
All right, Zill, if you say so.
Holy shit.
The Hell Rider kind of nods and lets you go on about your business.
So, Mr. Marion? Marion?
Yeah. Yes. What do you mean?
I'm just like in like a notebook. I'm like, how is life in El Terrell as bugbear? I think
Mr. Marion.
you
Mr.
look very
Marion.
put together.
Mr. Marion gets down, like kind of eye level to him, and goes,
Can you on your fucking hands and knees, dude?
"No, not hands and knees. No,
Just
I'm,
about.
I'm not a quadruped.
Well, if you're like 7 feet tall, and how tall is Scribbles? Like 3.5 feet.
3.5, yeah.
You gotta at least sit down, bro.
Just for awareness, I am
Sitting down, he's like 5.5, 6 feet.
I am 6'3" currently. If I get into a squat, I can get beneath 3 feet tall. Easy.
Nice. Squatting
So I got this bugbear slab squatting in my shop.
That's exactly what it looks
Yeah,
like.
are you gonna slab squat in your tuxedo though? Come on.
Oh, this is true.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
get as low. and
Make
as
him
close
roll
to
for
as-
damage to the tuxedo.
No way. It's
Well, no. I would have stopped him. I would have been like, "Whoa, protect
pants
the
are on
suit,
the
my friend. Protect the
pants
suit."
are on- the
I'm
pants
sure
are on the
he'd
bottom
probably pull
shelf.
up a chair for me to stand on or something.
Yeah, there you go.
The pants are on the bottom shelf. I can reach it. Fuck
Yeah, no, Marion would definitely pull something up for me to stand on, probably. He'd be like pat on it.
Or I would just lift you up. I would just like very gently lift you up and then like
Oh,
put
very
you eye level and just go.
Wait, is that what's happening right now?
No, I'm saying
Terrifying.
What-
I get on eye level. God damn it, this is going far too long.
Okay.
I get on eye level and I just look at him and I go,
Is that a question you asked the goblin? Because I think he's a lot more suitable to be answering that one. He's a lot more different in his contrast to what he's normally prepared. I know I'm different for sure, but
I ask almost everyone actually.
well,
I show them the page of like all these notes that I have.
that is a conversation for over dinner.
and I would like
At
to
the
briefly
conversational piece of dinner, Kilroy, your stomach kind of grumbles.
I'm just gonna look down. I'm like, all right, the food's free, right?
Hungry.
Zill, I mean, you have guessed whether you are happy to see these people or not. You've met them before. You finished a commission today for a mantelpiece for a pretty nice inn called a pair of antlers, a pair of black antlers. They promised a free meal for you and your associates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could take us all out to dinner. You know, I'm a wealthy business owner and, you know, a prominent member of the community in these parts.
Must be
Well,
nice to be so
clearly-
known and coveted.
Yes,
Clearly,
it is.
Look at how well dressed I'm not sure your employee here is.
It's hilarious to look at because like he's the business owner and he's dressed in like rags and he's dirty, and then the
There's just-
bugbear is like in a 3-piece tux.
I got like black stains all over me. My goggles are all fogged up.
I must say, Mr. Marion, you are quite the specimen. Who dresses you?
Well, I dress myself. It's kind of it's a preference thing.
I just mean, where do you buy your clothes from?
Oh, they're all special tailored. There, you can't. You have to. I
Pay
go
him very well.
You were gonna
I
make
go
8 quarts of soup for just you and Zill.
Terry, I'm 7'7". I myself right now can eat 8 quarts of soup. Yes, I cooked 8 quarts.
It's
of
leftovers. You got a nice dinner tonight. I gotta progress the campaign.
Football gets better the next day. I guess we could go out.
Let me
I'll
roll
treat
with you.
our new guest to something special.
Marion, next time you get a new suit, maybe we could both pay like a normal price because I pretty much pay a normal price anyway. but I get like a really small thing, and you
Ec-
probably pay a lot extra, but you get like a big thing. So maybe we could both pay the normal, and they could just share the materials amongst our outfits.
On the way, I'd like to ask Kilroy.
Kilroy, you said you came to my shop to learn from the greatest artificer this city has ever seen. What would you what would you like to learn? What knowledge should I impart to you?
Knowledge impart to me. No, man. I'm just here to see what the competition is. There's nothing more, nothing less. Don't get a fucking hard on over this. I don't think you're that good on
Competition?
personally.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, there's not very much competition. For me?
Yeah, let me know when you have a store opened up in every major city on this side of the fucking globe. Get back to you
Sorry,
then.
I haven't heard of goblin wares.
Kilroy looks down, puts his head in his hand. He's like, "Don't get mad. Just
Just
don't get mad."
a visual blood vessel just like pops.
Show,
I just
show-
look up and smile and say, "Let's talk about it over dinner."
As the
As we
group
walk
makes
down
their
the street, I
way
hold my
down the
coveralls.
as the group makes their way down the ever lit streets of El Terrell, you're passed by citizens making their way. Even though night is well on its way, the nightlife in El Terrell does not technically exist for there's technically 2 days. So people work all shifts and all hours of the days and nights. You see, for those of you that have never been to El Terrell, you see a lot of shops at this point, as it is like the natural night cycle, have put like heavy blankets and covers over the windows to emulate darkness inside of the residences. You don't see nearly as many people out at this hour, but there's definitely still a healthy amount of the population of El Terrell out and about, even at this late hour, which would essentially be, it's right around like 8 or 9 p.m., like what it would normally be, as you guys make your way to the nice tavern near the high wall, a pair of black antlers. We're gonna switch a little bit here to Locat. You've made your way a 10-day with a garrison of Flaming Fist soldiers, led by none other than the Duke. Where's it at here? Grand Duke Ulder Revengard, the leader of the Flaming Fist and Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. You have the Flaming Fist and the Grand Duke have been summoned on orders, not by request, of Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of El Terrell, to come and visit to talk negotiations to hopefully increase the relations between the two cities and to possibly help them as a show of good faith. You've arrived in El Terrell on this day after a 10 days travel. Most of the troops are left aside and taking to kind of just making sure that no harm comes to you and your own, fearful that because relations haven't been the best between the two cities, nobody's entirely sure why you were summoned so out of the blue. So you actually managed to secure a spot within the meeting room of this tavern, a almost unofficial headquarters of the Order of the Gauntlet, this pair of black antlers, located within the holy city of El Terrell. The important figureheads at this meeting right now are Onthar Froom, a rather good-natured paladin of Torm and the leader of the local Order of the Gauntlet, the Order of the Companion. The meeting is also holding the Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, the leader of your mercenary organization, the Flaming Fists, and Gideon Lightward, a high-ranking priest of Lathander within the ranks of El Terrell. As you're all kind of preparing for this meeting towards the end of the night, Onthar Froom, the paladin of the Order of the Gauntlet, pounds his fist against the table, calling the room to order. My friends, I am glad to see you gathered here today to discuss the growing threat that the Cult of the Dragon has brought on El Terrell. We have received troubling news that the cult has burned down a town of Greennest to the south, and there are rumors now that the cult has become bold enough to even conduct rituals in the Eltergard woods due north of here. Together I feel we can deal a swift blow to the Cult of the Dragon by attacking their forces while they scheme in our local woods. I say that we put aside our squabbles and act. What say you? As the diplomatic meeting goes on, both sides seem willing to help each other, but the biggest thing of note, Thavius Krieg is not here at these discussions. The Overseer did not show up. It is just the leader of the sect of the Order of the Gauntlet, the leader of the Flaming Fist, and a priest of Lathander. As the night continues, the Flaming Fist is tasked with a show of good faith to assemble the brunt of the force to investigate the Cult of the Dragon. As the night progresses, the Order of the Hell Riders, another faction as well, offers to send one of their up-and-comers, a Rhea Mantlemorn, a female Hell Rider that has made a name for herself as of recent. As the night progresses and the political discussions are had, the Grand Duke pulls you aside. You there. Look
Yes, yes, my Duke.
What do you think of all this? It seems rather strange, doesn't it?
I find it so, my Duke. It is quite a nuisance.
Well, I'll admit the ever-growing waning of the relations between our towns is quite troublesome, especially with the way that things are in Baldur's Gate as of recent. So if this is a truthful way for us to patch our relations, I say we should go for it.
Then I shall make it so.
But at the same time, if this is a trick, Thavius Krieg did not even show up. If this is a ploy to get me to expose myself to danger, or any of my men, I won't fall for it so easily. I have a task for you, should you be willing to follow it through.
Of course, my Duke.
I don't want to sacrifice unnecessary lives of the Flaming Fist that I brought here. I've brought some of our best, you included. Adventurers are known to make their way through here, or even zealots that follow the different gods. I'm sure that there are plenty here in disposition to the growing threat of the Cult of the Dragon. I task you to find a small group to temporarily indict them into the Flaming Fists and take them on this ordeal. Prioritize your own safety over theirs, of course. You are an actual member of our order.
Yes. I think I may just know the perfect group of expendables.
Well, as far as you know, they're all in Baldur's Gate, so...
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, man, who am I going to find?
Gold always brings the expendables. I think this shall be quite easy.
Of course, and he'll actually give you a sack with 20 gold pieces to help you if you need to buy any mercenaries.
All right.
Uldar Ravengard, the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. And then the other member that's going to accompany you was... the Rhea Mantle... I have a handout for her as well. Rhea Mantlemorn. A member of the Hell Riders. A little bit of history on the Hell Riders, because I don't think anybody knows what that group is, and those of you in Elturel would know, and those of you that have visited enough would probably know of them at least.
We just spoke to one, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's like one of the guards. So there's a couple different factions of like authority: the Hell Riders, the Order of the Companion, the Order of the Gauntlet. The Hell Riders are a group that is... legends are told of them riding into hell, into the first level, to fight in the Blood War, the eternal conflict between devils and demons. They are kind of like the pride of El Terrell, very well spoken about, a very stout, justice-seeking group of individuals. The companion. I know. Another hand has touched the beacon. So, as we kind of skip forward a little bit further into the night at this point, the 5 of you have made your way to the inn. You kind of get seated, recommendations are had, and food is on the way. We'll kind of go ahead. You guys are all kind of sitting at a table. Eyes are kind of on your group from time to time, just given the difference in stature between the massive bugbear, the tiny goblin, the halfling, a tiefling, and then just some guy. So the 5 of you are kind of open to the mic again as you're kind of sitting at a dinner table.
Can I just say that just some guy is probably the sketchiest out of all of us, just by nature of being a bard.
Depends in what regard.
Kilroy, so what did we give for food?
Whatever you wanted. It's a fine establishment.
Oh, nice. So yeah, Kilroy is probably just mowing down at the biggest boar's hind he can find, and he is just going to town on that, knowing
Right
that
for
this
the
food is
boar's
free.
ass, huh? Didn't go for any other part.
It's the best part of the fucking pig, bud. And he keeps going at it.
Oh,
So you
Go
eat
ahead.
ass.
Kilroy,
Has
make sure you
anyone-
show him that trinket thing that you showed me.
Who's that to?
Kilroy, make sure you show him that trinket thing. Show him how good you are.
Which, choking, he's like wiping his face off with his hand, all this shit on his face. He's like, which one?
The thing when we first met, I told you it was the coolest thing I ever seen.
Oh. Well, I was waiting to whip this out on Zill just to kind of embarrass him, but I guess I'll do it. And he's cracking his back, stretching his hands up in the air.
Yeah, I'm referencing for you to show Zill to like brag, you know, 'cause he's
Yeah.
better than you. Yeah.
Now I'm cracking my back. I'm like, all right, Zill, behold. And I dig into my bag. All right, it's actually off my side, and I pull it up. I'm like, this bad boy's called the Protean tool.
Yeah, what?
So basically, kind of what he pulls out is like, it's made of brass and wood, and you can see it's kind of like shifting in shape very slowly and meticulously, and there's some like cogs coming out of it. And it also glows like a blue and yellow glow. This thing right here can transform it into whatever tool I want. No, well, actually, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Whatever tool I want. And then I make it into my tinkerer's tools. And you see it slowly shift in shape and form, and it comes to the form of just like some tinkering tools that I can pull out of it, like screws and whatnot. Basically, like a really weird Swiss Army knife.
Roll a d20, Kilroy. $14, yeah, works perfectly.
What could go wrong?
Can I see that?
No. You can look at it though. It does plenty.
Yes, I want to look at it. That's what see means.
Yeah. No, I mean from my hands, jackass. You don't get to touch. This is way too good for whatever's up there in that
We'll
head.
lock hands together. I'll take a look at it myself.
Yeah, I do
mean,
not give it to you. I get you. You can look at it, but I do not hand it over.
looking at it, like with your just taking an actual look, it's definitely like some sort of like magical enchantment that causes it to transmute in between a couple different tools. You don't know exactly how he's done it, but it's definitely something that's a showmanship of him working with a rather well-renowned craftsman guild of artificers in Baldur's Gate.
Would I have seen anything else like this?
You haven't actually seen anything like this. This is something entirely new to you. But whether you make that known on your face or you just act like it's nothing is up to you.
I act like it's nothing.
Roll a deception check.
Oh, shit.
Kilroy, roll an insight.
Ah, shit!
Oh,
Ah,
shit.
shit! Ah!
Zill looks
Look,
not
good.
impressed.
At that unimpressed look, my like eye twitches. I'm like, okay. And then I switch it into the form of a hammer, and I smash the cup that's on the table into pieces.
Pull out a hammer. I already have one of those.
And I just look at him as he says that really quick. I'm like, shut up. And I
Mr.
grab
Marion,
all the
you just
cup
see like
pieces.
you just see the shop owner in the back looking at the mantle that you guys made and looking at the group and realizing it was not a good idea to ask you guys
Terry,
to come here.
I was gonna ask this. I was gonna ask this for. This is a really reasonable proposition for homebrew item. Can Mr. Marion have a ring of prestidigitation so that he can just kind of like clean shit up? Like, would you be willing to fly that? Because
if it's just to clean stuff, then I'll say yeah.
just prestidigitation, just to. I was gonna say mostly
Not
to
just the
clean-
spell, but just to clean stuff with it.
A ring of magical cleaning.
Yeah.
A ring of magical cleaning I'm cool with, because I
Yeah.
would want to be cleaning Zill off, because the second that I heard in the shop that he was like dusty and dirty looking, I was like, my character should have something to fucking fight that.
That's why he
Come
never
back to
cares.
bite you in the
Zilla's
Terry,
never
come
cleaned.
back to bite you in the ass, just like them.
I'm just
bagpipes.
waving my hand. I'm just waving my hand in front of people, just cleaning stuff off. That's
Just imagine
all I
Zill
want.
hasn't had to clean himself in like over a decade, and that's why he gets so dirty.
And I just, oh, sorry, sir. And then the second I see that the shop owners are like stressing about it, I literally just look at them and just give them like a 1 second, and then I just maintaining eye contact, like wave my hand and just start cleaning shit up hella easily, and I just look at them like, it's okay, sorry, and then I'll pull out like a little like a coin and just like lay it on the table and just be like, sorry.
It's gonna come back to bite you in the ass, Terry. We're gonna
Alright,
kill somebody. We're gonna need to clean up the scene of a crime real quick. He's gonna have it in no time. Boom, 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 done.
Well, what I was saying was that I smashed the cup, and then used my protean tool to use mending on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, as you begin
Fuck.
casting mending on it, yeah, he's like cleaning it up. I'd say anything non-organic, so it won't clean up like blood or anything.
Yeah.
Anything that's just
That's
like dirt or dust for the ring.
And then I
We
look
could
back
talk
at
more
Zill.
about it. As you smash the cup, as you begin to fix it, whether or not, that definitely makes a noise throughout the tavern. Low-cat, you're kind of pacing, trying to figure out what's your first plan when you hear this commotion. You make your way to the railing on the second step, and you grin ear to ear as you see a perfect situation. You see a bunch of very recognizable faces for you.
All right, is the lady Rhea still with me?
She's still kind of in the meeting. You got pulled aside by the Ravengard, so you probably don't want her to know that they're not actual Flaming Fist members.
So no, they're not actual what?
So she thinks that the Flaming Fist is actually going to help, so you probably don't want her to know that they're not Flaming Fist members.
Okay. Wait, say that again?
Alright, so she's still in the meeting. You got pulled aside. She thinks that the Flaming Fist is legitimately going to head this out, and the leader of the Flaming Fist told you to just find adventurers. So you probably don't want her to know that. You probably want her to think they're actually Flaming Fists, so you don't want to find her right now while you're recruiting.
Perfect.
See? You see the 5 of them down there having dinner. They haven't noticed you yet, so you could approach them whenever you're ready. We'll go back to the 5 of them. So
Alright.
you're fixing the mug. Scribbles, it's getting... A lot of eyes are on the table, so you can do with that as you will. Tulio, a lot of eyes are on the table, so you can do with that as you will.
We'll be quiet. I'm just like, guys, can we not? Like,
I say very bluntly, I'm like, what, you don't have fucking people stare at you all the time? Must be nice.
No.
And I just look around and I wave my hand at everyone like, what are you looking at?
One woman
Can I-
audibly gasps.
I would like to look at Kilroy and just try and lock eyes with him for a second and just give him like a huge nod, like I'm on your side on this one. Like I fucking get it.
I'm gonna like subtly pull like the left side of my like hood down a little bit and show like my eye that kind of glows and my shoulder that literally glows like light in like a 5 to 10 foot radius, and be like, yeah, people stare. does it mean we need to give them extra reasons? And then I kind of put it away and be like, okay, please.
Oh. Well, I don't mean to do any disrespect to you. But what people can stare at when you're hiding it and what people can stare at what you are two different things.
When he pulls his arm down, would I like? You said it was like glowing. Was what is it? What's glowing? Not like what is it, but like what's it look like?
Can you see my picture at all?
Yeah.
Terry, can you make a big? Make a big.
Make a big. Is your eye also like kind of blackish?
Black? Yeah.
So I would immediately ask about that. That seems pretty core fundamental.
I kind of hide it with my hood. That's mostly over that side of my face and my hair, but it exists.
Is it like an Arcana thing? Like, could we tell that?
It seems probably some sort of magical. How old is Scribbles? Do you think they've? 'Cause I know halflings can live for a little while.
Not incredibly old. Like,
Gotcha.
I think 17 or something.
Well, I mean,
We'll make them of age. They're 18.
Okay, you guys live in a post spell plague society, so the pandemic's already over here, but so weird things with magic have started happening since the end of the spell plague and the Second Sundering. So I mean, like, it's definitely weird, but there's plenty of weird stuff in the Forgotten Realms. So
Yeah, it looks like you fell into somewhere you weren't supposed to be. Not maybe your fault, but guess what? It wasn't mine either. So smile and wave, boys, girls.
Okay, thank you. I just look like super like concerned about them making loud noises again and drawing attention.
the attention definitely does not stop.
Yeah,
We're with the bard, and I'm worried about us drawing attention.
Our table has been clean for like the entire time.
Lady hostess,
Just
yes,
being loud.
Those over there, they are with me. I shall sit with them. You bring me a saucer of milk, and I will walk over to that table.
As before you make your way, the five of you are kind of sitting talking, and then you see one of the wait staff pulls up a sixth chair to the table.
No.
Oh well, the gentleman assures me that he's with you.
No, they are with me, and I sit down.
You guys,
That's
all
not a
of
gentleman, that's a kitty. I love cats.
However, all of you react. Some of you probably not happy to see. You guys, if you just want to give the general description of like what your character looks like again.
Basically look like a fully grown cat person.
I've just realized that the miniature has the same facial hair as Loader. I'm very upset right now.
As what?
As Loader.
There was very few choices that looked good on a cat on there, so I was very limited.
All of you see the red-furred tabaxi brandishing the insignia of the Flaming Fist. All of you recognize Locat immediately, and probably not super happy to see him. But he's just sat down at the dinner table.
God damn it. I'd still be mad courteous. I'd be polite.
We don't
pass him a plate.
Does he got that weird fucked up facial expression like his little miniature there?
Always.
Yes, no, he's always smiling.
Always got a cocked eyebrow, no matter what.
He's like the Rock.
He's sitting back in his chair.
You sit down at the
can
table.
smell what the
Waitstaff
Locat
brings
is
out
cooking.
the next entree. They sit down a large bowl of milk.
I look at the waitress and I'm like, can Terry hear me? Well, I look at the waitress and I say, this is not how you make a saucer of milk.
I had a big bowl.
You pour the
All right,
brandy while
Karen.
looking at the milk. There is no milk in it. You just look at it as you pour the brandy. Make this right.
Make a persuasion check.
I have to.
She
Ooh, can
literally.
Can I assist? Please. Can I but
No,
like
no.
through an act of.
It's too late. He's already rolled.
The big bowl of milk is on the cat's head now. The waitstaff walks away.
Most
I do
rude.
have to say the milk does undercut your authority just a tad.
I didn't want to.
I do a big tongue lick around my face.
It's good milk.
Well, that might be the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Just a damn Looney Tunes tongue lick all over your face to get it with one clean, like just one animated cat lick.
Mr.
Delicious
Marion
milkies.
with a grimace cleans off the parts that you can't get with your tongue, and then just gets up from the table and goes to get you another bowl of milk. God damn it, you motherfucker!
It's a saucer. Get him a saucer of milk.
I didn't proclaim I was going to get him a bowl of milk. To be fair, I'm 7'7". Everything's a bowl.
Thank you, Private.
I stop and I look at him and I go, "You can call me Mister." Oh, that's fucking the wrong voice. Son of a
You
bitch.
can call me Mister, or you can call me Daddy.
Yeah, you can call me Mister, or you can get nothing.
Sure, Mr. Private, but I'd like to let you know that you are all now members of the Flaming Fist temporarily.
I don't flinch. I sit back down and I go,
I'm a member of nothing but Zill's Thrills.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Well, the way that I see that this is that I see secrets, and I know your secrets, and I have my needs, and this is the way of the cat.
Yep.
Grips the chair tightly.
Kilroy Thinto is on his chair with his legs crossed and his arms crossed, and he's just grimacing and kind of like biting his lip and shaking his head at
Marion.
Lowcat.
Marion's standing, or not standing, but sitting full up, and it's very clear that at most times I slouch and that he's not as big as he seems, and when he stands up, it's just fucking full posture. It's like, okay, he's fucking huge.
Mr. Marion, he knows my secret.
Well, lucky for you, sir. I don't care much for my secrets, so that's like, we only have one side to worry about.
It is detrimental if that secret gets out and you're a bugbear that lives in a paladin city.
I was about to say, Kilroy's gonna interject at this point, and he's like, "All right, Big Bear, trust me, you don't want this guy to have your fucking secrets, and we all know what secrets here he's talking about. What do you want, and why do you want it?"
You all know my secret?
At this point, you're an old man. Now you recognize everybody here. They were there that night in Baldur's Gate.
Terry, your mic's cutting out mad bad, dude.
It's at this point, Zill, with your old man brain, that you've only just now recognized everyone at the table as being there that night in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, shit. Huh. Yeah, that secret. Nothing else.
I'm just saying, as the one who could,
I look at Zill for a second. I go,
I can take the fall. I will save you. You have nothing to worry about.
Did I hear that?
Marion, is it the secret that I am... Is it the secret that they should know about? Or is it the...
can I do like an
What?
insight check on everyone to like? I don't have a good insight. Can I do like a check to make sure that everyone's vibing on exactly that same night that some certain butler did something?
Of course, yeah, everybody. I mean, the second that he sat down at the table and was like, "Hey, you guys owe me a favor. You don't want your secret getting out." Everyone's like, "Oh, fuck, he knows."
So if I need to roll some sort of stealth, I want this to just be like a quick like. I feel like it'd be good with this as a butler being like informing my master, former master. You
guys are all at the same dinner table though, so go ahead and make a stealth check and make a perception check, Kilroy.
Marion, are they talking about, the secret? Or are they talking about my deepest, darkest secret?
Wait, why is mine not double rolling?
You can change it later, but you're good. 21 beats 12.
Okay. That bothers me though. I like the double roll. I like looking at both rolls.
Change it through the Roll20 extension.
Okay, I'll
The
do
Beyond
that later.
20.
Fuck.
Is
All right, so yeah, that's successfully put aside. No one else in the group hears that conversation, as you guys are all kind of like
That's
drowning
my.
in the.
That's. I can fall on that. I got you. Zill wasn't even there. I mean, he was.
He
But
was definitely there. All of you.
He
were
was
there.
definitely. He was definitely.
That's fine.
He was definitely there. But I got the full damn it.
Carrie, how involved
I'm
is
not-
everyone again?
I'm not super worried about what happened that night, but there's something else that I haven't disclosed to you that I would rather them not know. As long as it's not that.
My secrets are atrocities.
Scribbles was
I feel-
essentially just a witness to the crime.
So Zill, just so we know what secret we're talking about, which one were you talking about?
No secret. Nothing.
That sounds like a trap. Don't. I would not recommend.
Do I need to call my law cat?
But I think
That's
it's
what I
him.
thought. Who's a good kitty?
Yes, I am always a good kitty. They have need for Lowcat's work in this town, which is I find very annoying. It'll be much less annoying with you helping. But the Duke demands that we do work, so we will do work.
It depends on the type of work.
Well, I mean, a deal seems to be a deal from my point of view. This man is the only reason we're not behind bars right now.
It is better than that. There's I throw the bag of 20 gold on the counter. They pay too.
Hey.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Look at
None of
us,
us
look at
did
me.
anything wrong. Right, guys?
Alright, I'm not gonna play coy with this fucking group here. And I go up to him and I'm like, is it easy? Is it tough? I know. I don't want my family getting involved in this bullshit. I've already got to deal with enough of you guys.
As a goblin, do you
They didn't
have
even tell me
family?
what I have to do yet. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. It sounds like that kind of stuff
How
where
could
you
you
walk
recruit us
around,
for a
just cutting
mission?
stuff, and you say like, "Look, we're helping you. Now give us an alliance."
How can you recruit us for a mission? You don't know what we're doing. What if we're a terrible group for this mission?
I do need to return.
Oh, then they kill us all.
Okay.
What? This sounds awful.
I do need to.
That's so perfect.
What?
Is this gonna require any sort of dirty work like that we gotta do for you, Fox? Because pretty much everything you do is dirty. Trust me, I know.
Well, if dirty work makes it easier, I don't have any objections.
The plan laid out was that the Flaming Fist would head it out. The Hell Riders would give one of their riders to because they know the area better. You were to ride north of town to where the Eltergard woods are, in search of this little sect of the dragon cultists and kind of weed them out or investigate them. So you know what the job is if you want to tell them.
Okay. Yeah. So what they want us to do is like meet up with some local riffraff that knows where we're going or something, so we don't get lost and don't get sidetracked and head north and take care of some dragon people. They're like doing their mumble jumble, dragon chanting, and we just need to shut them up forever.
Are we gonna go kill some
sounds like
dragonborn?
it.
What is going on?
I really don't think you guys need me for this.
Does magic come out of your little fingertips?
What?
Rebels, I
little
saw you
what?
kill that
You go
man.
wiggly, wiggly, wiggly with the finger.
Wait, no!
Scribbles, you're in on this one. You're not getting out of here, you filthy murderer.
Definitely.
I need that help.
Once I hear
fight
Zill
you
start saying that, I jump up on the table and walk up over towards him. And I'm like, all right. Maybe Books is right. Maybe we should keep this one down, okay? I've got a lot of shit riding on my future right now, and I'm not gonna let you fuck this up, old man.
Who are you calling old man?
Just
I
a
thought
waiter
that was
walks up to the
pretty
table. They
apparent.
go, "Excuse me, we've had a noise complaint. Is it? I hate to ask, but can we keep it down a little?"
Yeah, sure. What? Yeah, that's
As-
great. And I walk
if
back
it's not too
on
much
across
to-
the table to
oh,
my chair.
I was gonna ask you to get off the table. Thank you.
All right.
The help
If he
leaves.
wants
You
us
guys
to
have
go kill some dragonborn, that's fine.
No,
I don't-
the dragon chanters. They go,
You said dragon people.
dragon,
What?
Draco, Draco.
Dragon people. You said dragon people.
Yeah, they make dragon words. They talk to
Scribbles,
dragon
you're
birds.
smart enough. You can probably figure out he's talking about the cult of the dragon.
I don't want to kill any people.
Oh, they want to kill you, so don't worry about it.
What? Why?
To give a little bit of more like world knowledge and timelines, this campaign also takes place after the rise of Tiamat. So the dragon cult tried to bring Tiamat back to the material plane. Dragons went crazy. The cult tried to kill like everybody, and now there's just kind of like some remaining sects of the cult. So they're definitely an evil cult that people know about.
You mean some cultist? We're gonna go kill some cultist.
Is this
Yeah,
before
I-
the
I-
heroes
I-
of water?
As
The water deep?
I really prefer that they do not interrupt my cat naps.
I know.
So therefore,
I know
we
the
need
answer to
to-
that question, Justin. I'm not going to give it to you yet because it may come up later.
I'm gonna look around. Are there any paladin looking people around?
Well,
Make a perception check.
I think that like half the people in this town are
You mean pretentious assholes?
super sunny, goody two shoe things like that.
18.
It's very strange. They all seem to be walking around with a stick up there.
My game fucked up.
behind.
Or
No,
my-
you're good. 18.
Hello?
You said you were. I can hear you. You said you were looking if there were any paladins nearby. Zill. No, maybe it did fuck up. Can you hear
Yo,
me?
is that Locat in the background?
Why you meow so loud?
Paige is the voice actor for Locat.
No, Paige has like a pretty quiet meow. Felix has a super like high pitched loud meow.
It's just funny. You'd think that they'd have the flip opposite.
Well, Tulio is muted, but I haven't heard Zill say anything since he asked if his stuff had been fucked up.
My roll 20 is also fucking up like a motherfucker. I have to keep refreshing the shits.
Okay, hello?
Hi.
What's I heard Justin. Anybody else want to say something?
I'm here.
Here,
Tulio, you there? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Zill's thing did mess up. Dakota, if you are here, you're muted, my friend.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm not hearing very well. There's a lot of choppiness, honestly.
From me or from everybody?
You right now.
Like right now, right now?
Not right now, but before
Okay.
right now.
Okay, my
better.
bad.
It's better now, yeah.
Zill says internet's down. Or we can hear each other. Let's go ahead and it's 9:20. Probably a 10 here. Let everyone get their stuff fixed, and then probably call it. Play a little bit longer after we get back, and then call it a night.
so how long of a break?
Cool.
Take a 5 or 10. It's 9:20, so come back on like the half-hour mark. If we're all back a little early, then we're all back a little early.
I've got everything back to working except for the cam, but I don't really need the video. But before it was like fucking up the roles in the voice chat and shit. So, or not the voice chat, but the roles in the side chat. Can somebody roll?
The chat says, "Homeboys said I just came here to watch Justin play."
Nice.
Bound by mortal covenant. Y'all ever like drinking a beer and like you put it down and it's not finished and then like you're kind of feeling your beer and you're like, man, I wish I had some beer right now. And then you look down and your beer's not finished. You're like, oh.
I feel like even better is when you have exactly that perfect gulp blast, and then you go and get another beer, and you look down and you still their beer there, and you're like, oh yeah, and you grab that one, you're like, and you finish it, and then you crack the next one. You're like, all right.
Now we're done.
Oh, I don't drink beer, so wouldn't know.
But if you roll in that one, somebody spit their chew in that beer.
Actual IRL paladin. So.
My brother did that with my grandpa. He drank his spit cup once as a kid and fucking puked.
So I got a very interesting problem coming up next week. So this new job, I go to college for it, right? And I get paid to go, and they pay for it and everything, and they fly me down there, and they put us in hotel rooms, right? Well, the hotel offers you 2 free drinks every single day that you're there.
Oh my god.
And I don't drink. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these 2 free drinks that I get, you know? Like
tell him, dude. Tell him your friend.
I think what I'll probably do is, so we're going as a class, right? And we're all so the class has like a dinner each night together.
Here, I'll mute this
And I think when we go to the dinner, for those 2 free drinks, some
who
way.
gets
Like
the
I gotta
drinks.
think of games.
It's like
Yeah.
the thirsty games.
Yeah,
Look at
Wait, how old did you say you are?
27.
Oh, 27. Okay.
Yeah, 37, 87.
I
Oh,
thought you said 47. I'm like, you can't be as old as me.
I think we've established that I'm the baby of the group.
It would have been so much better if it was food. Then you could have been like, "This is the Hungry Games,
Oh.
boys."
yo, we get so they give us breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner we have a $50 meal stipend each day.
nice.
So I don't know what. I
Sweet.
guess I'm fucking eating steak every fucking night I'm there, because $50
ci-
for a fucking meal.
Sushi,
What city
bro.
are
Find
you
some
in?
Sushi.
We're gonna be in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Easy money. You can spend $50 and get good ass grub every single night.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
get that lobster and steak, dude.
Surf and turf.
Charlotte's got a good barbecue.
So it's an entry level position. I'm an apprentice, right? They're paying me $70,000 a year, and I get between a 4 to 8% bonus yearly, and I get like vacation days and shit like that, and they pay for my college.
Apprentice what?
I'm a diesel mechanic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's in like super high demand pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Kilroy.
So
roll
So you're
call.
working on like the big guys, right? The semis.
Yeah.
What's up?
Low cat.
Yo, what up?
Scribbles.
Present.
World Runner. Zill.
Hi.
All right.
It's me.
Tulio left the group chat, so let me get him back in here.
Oh. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I go down next week for my orientation, and I don't have to go back until I don't know when the next time, but I have to go back for 2 weeks next time. But the orientation is like 3 days.
I'm here. I had to walk the dog. I'm just getting here right now.
Cool. All right, we're gonna pick back up. So, Lowcat, a member of the Flaming Fist and witness to the crime you were all connected to, who chose not to turn you in for a favor that he would call upon later, seems to be cashing in on that favor. He sat you down, told you that he needed you to temporarily work for the Flaming Fist, to travel north of El Terrell in search of information / possibly dealing with a group of dragon cultists. We'll pick right back up there at the table.
Did I see any paladins?
18. Right around you, nobody. Everyone here is like kind of casual dining, so nobody here looks like they're.
It. I'll say it a little extra loud. Yes, sure. I would love to do some work for the glory of Torm. Anytime.
Who the fuck is Torm?
Heads turn.
He said it. I didn't say anything. Praise Torm.
Oh, this is one of those gods. Okay.
He's a bit of a dick.
Heads turn.
Rob Stone Swan echoes in the back of every head. He's a bit of a dick.
I'm gonna scoot away from the table a little bit. I am not with this group anymore.
I'm gonna try and shield whoever said who the fuck is Torm from like most of the eyes. I'm gonna try and like get in visual way, try and block them.
It was Locat.
Oh well, then I literally do none of that shit. I sit back and I go back with Zoe.
Praise be to Torm.
Would you like to hear a story?
Oh God, here we go.
See, this is how I have come to understand things. That back way before there was anything in the void, the first thing that came was the mother cat, the great mother.
Quiet. Listen.
And then
Yes.
yes, the great mother was alone.
No. Listen.
So
Maybe.
then came the Lord.
No. Maybe keep that to yourself in this.
But everyone knows this story. This is no
No,
secret.
yes. I believe that you believe. But maybe not so loud believe.
Oh, a quiet story. Yes.
Maybe no story at all.
So.
No.
Listen, quiet. Listen to my words. So the Lord Cat came to the great mother cat, and he said, "Meow," and bit her by the neck,
I
and
can't
grabbed
take
her,
this.
and then came the prime litter. And from the prime litter, all was good. And then all those other guys came along and fucked shit up.
I cast thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
As he's telling the story, I want to make the table tremble. As if he's like angering God.
These are nothing but children's tales.
Yes,
Yes.
everybody knows it. Torm.
It's well known that Torm was one of those that fucked it up too.
Hey, don't people just Torm out? Don't worry, everyone up there fucked this up for the rest.
Oh no, guys, maybe
Let's not
we
keep-
just.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's not
at
keep it
this
religious.
point, it's gone too far. The wait staff comes up, and like, they're like, "Hey, good news. The food was free anyway. It's time to leave."
I'm very sorry for the
We're telling
blasphemy.
children's stories.
Oh, don't apologize.
What's the
Just
problem?
also don't expect any future business from us.
Great.
Your food was
You see
okay
what
at
you've
best. And then I start walking out.
Was
All
the
of
food
you are
okay?
escorted off the premises, so now you're all standing in front of the shop.
Can I
Maybe.
persuade
It's
them
better
that,
than fireballs.
Can I persuade them to still do business with our shop and just go, well, these are non-associates other than Zill and myself of Zill's Thrills. So if we've done fine work for you in the past, and we see fit that we could do fine
Make
work
a
for them.
persuasion check with Just make a persuasion check. 9. Well, it appears as though you don't keep good company, so I'm afraid we'll Have to think
They
long and
found-
hard about it, and then they close the door.
They found us. We're not.
It's okay, Mr. Marion. They were cheap anyway.
So fucking good. I can't even be upset.
As all of you make your way back to discuss things further in the Zill's Thrills, you can now speak to your heart's content.
Listen, maybe when we're out in public, you have to understand. You see, these people are fucking fanatics.
Can't attest to that.
Maybe
You just hear some super loud praying circle off in the distance, like praise Torm, praise.
listen. Whatever you believe, you can believe. But when asked, Torm all the way, baby.
Yeah, no, I don't prescribe to that type of
Can
method.
I?
Well, then
I do not
you'll.
understand what is
I
this
hate to
belief.
tell you, Kilroy. You won't make it very long.
Yeah. Can I real quick, like, kind of in like a sigh of like a reluctance, like fuck this. Mr. Marion starts unbuttoning his like shit and like really kind of getting towards his chest and his back. Takes off about the top quarter and just gnarly fucking vicious ass scars from like. He's just like. These are from when I was young. This is every time I thought it was a decent idea to think that Torm wasn't the point of choice.
I would also assume that he has a symbol of Torm around his neck, and I will pull out my symbol of Torm. And you see, you should probably carry one of these around at all times. And being a goblin, especially, if you were
Locking
to,
eyes.
let's see, if you were to blaspheme on top of, well, being you, and I'll make the neck slitting.
Just like, not gonna work very good for you.
You're gonna die. These
It's funny you say that because, what's this? I'm 31 years fucking old. I've been through the ringer. I live in the city. I've seen people die, and guess what? I'm not dead, and I don't
Have-
prescribe to that bullshit.
have you lived in this city?
No, and there's a good reason it sucks here. My God, food's
Yes.
This
city will kill you.
It's nice here.
The food is good and it is free. What is there to complain about?
I'm surprised he hasn't killed you. And I'll point to Locat.
Kill me. I am the honored servant.
Just to be clear, was the one who just blasphemed Torm. So I don't know why he's all over here.
It's very
not
weird.
Not catching shade. Also, just blood contracted us by some fucking shady blackmail that we're not addressing. That I just not in character. I can't fucking bring it up. I don't
Terry,
feel.
is there any music going on in here?
I don't know. Do you have any music accompaniments in your shop, Zill? Zill, you there?
Me?
Yeah.
I could thaumaturgy some music, yeah.
But is there always?
I would assume just during normal business hours, you know? So no music.
Is not that one there a maker of music?
What
Yeah.
do we need music for? Sorry.
Tulio, can you make like you're good. Can you do something? This is please.
I'm not just something? What do you mean? For what?
I like
You're a comedian, right? Tell a joke.
I like what you do. Can you do it now?
You're a musician, right? Play a song.
That's
A musician is a little bit of an understatement, and I don't normally play for free.
Well, I heard this guard here wants to make you play for 20 gold.
What would be split between all of us? Let's not be a little drastic.
Can I take out like a silver and be like, oh, please?
So I pull out my guitar and I go, Can't you see he's the man? Won't you hear him applaud? He is more than a man. He's a shiny golden god. If you think it's time to fucking rock and fucking roll out of control, 'cause if you think it's time to fucking school all of you fools out of your jewels, and if you do, da-da-da-da, all of the tools, all of the jewels, 'cause if you think it's time to...
As Tulio serenades you, everyone is like taking a moment of silence after the performance ends.
I'm gonna go to the back of my shop for a second, guys. You guys just stay right here. I would assume I would have more symbols of Torm.
Yeah,
Just
you
in
know,
case.
you just have like the in case stuff gets bad chest, and it's just like
Yeah.
literally like stockpiled of all these symbols of Torm.
I'll come back out. Listen, I think each
Your
one of
go
you
bag is all Torm symbols.
is in this city. Yes. I think that each of you should take one of these just in case. And if things ever get bad, right, and you get questioned a little too closely, maybe just have it slip out. Maybe, mention the big guy.
I'm not out of context, I gotta admit here. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Hey, I mean,
All in favor of banning Torm from this campaign?
It's too late. We're here. I don't think it's possible with the setting.
It's another Torm-centric campaign, ladies and gentlemen.
Terry,
Buckle
no.
up.
Valar's out there somewhere right now.
I object to the
He's
Torm
He's a
torture.
few layers. He's a few layers deep. If you're being real with the linear time progression of.
I cannot
going on?
handle this torture.
alright. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
hand
God,
out
no.
the symbols of Torm. Please take these. It would be very smart to take these and in a pinch, That's all I'm saying. Listen, you can believe what you want to believe,
I will accept your
but
gift.
in public.
I accept your gift, but I believe no god.
That's fine. Just pretend.
Except the god of love. And I raise my eyebrows like ding 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 ding.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Which one's that one?
What is up with these scrawny men? Where's the big women?
Listen here.
Who's the god of love?
You should learn not to judge so much by appearances. Everybody can do very many things that may surprise you.
But there's
Oh,
not a lot of
my
scrawny guy
God.
can do over a big woman,
Terry, who's the god of love?
Soon.
Soon?
Soon. S-U-N-E.
Suna.
Or Suna, I guess. Also known as Lady Firehair, was a deity of beauty with governance also over love. Her dogma primarily concerned love based outwardly beauty, with the primary importance placed upon loving people who responded to her appearance. Her symbol was a beautiful woman with red hair, and she's got 2 C's thick, so the big women are the god of love.
I told you, the big women.
That's lame. Who's the god of sex?
One Google check away.
Uh-oh. Ooh, safe search off.
God of Sex, 5e.
Safe search.
Safe search off.
The sister of Chav, Lastai, is the goddess of pleasure, love, and passion.
That
She
one.
also a big woman?
Let me see if there's a picture.
They're gods. They're all big.
She thick?
That's a better answer. That's a better question.
I don't know anything about the god of sex. Sorry.
So
I've,
innocent.
I've learned about many religions, but
Sex.
I'm sure we'll all get many opportunities to show you. I mean, teach you. Sorry, teach you.
Scribbles needs to be guarded from one of our party members. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah, you have a book on this that I can read, maybe?
I'm getting some real Valar vibes right now.
Yes, but you have to have ID to purchase it.
I'm gonna send this into DM, but I googled a Lost Eye 5e and I went to images and this is the first thing that popped up. I'll put it in the general chat.
No.
Oh, yes.
I told you it's the big women.
See,
Jesus Christ.
I told you.
the wild.
This is why Zill's #1 on Tinder.
Is
The
that like
wild women.
is that like a thick dwarf woman?
Kind of.
Why she got no arm?
So I've officially found my D&D girlfriend.
She has 2 no arms. She has 1 half arm, and then 1. That's kind of not.
She got 2 of something, all right.
I was gonna say she makes up for it. She don't need anything else.
With all that, everything else
All
going on,
right,
you'd be thinking
playing
about Andy.
D&D.
That took a weird turn, huh?
Welcome to Tulio, boys.
So anyway, guys.
Take these symbols of Torm and pretend you worship a real god.
I take one.
Okay.
You're a hot and heavy kid.
Everybody, whether you wear it or not, everybody is given a holy symbol of Torm from Zill.
Is this like a
Look
hall
at it,
pass?
hisses at it, and refuses to take it.
Like a
It's like a hall pass.
yeah. I was gonna say green card, but a hall pass me.
It means you can insult anybody who's not wearing one, and I'm sure you'll be okay.
Possibly.
I would not recommend insulting anybody.
Religion 101.
Listen,
Yeah.
we wear these, we go kill some cultists, and suddenly we're men of God.
Yeah, no, you're gonna need to take that a step back there, bud. This whole cultist thing, I'm not just fucking running with this. But you do kind of got me by the balls, you hear me? So, tell me what's what, tell me what's good. How am I getting my money? How am I gonna stay safe? What's in it for me? Ready? Go, kitty.
Well, we walk up there, we find him, kill him, we take all the money, and we come back and they give us more money.
The big
Okay.
sigh.
What's that gonna do for me?
Money.
No, I want standing. If I'm gonna do some shady shit for you guys,
Listen,
I want to be safe.
here's what I'm going to explain this one more time. You wear the holy symbol. You go kill some cultists.
Oh no.
They think you're a man of God, and they leave you alone. How hard is this? I thought you said you were smart.
I think the real reason they leave us alone is because they're dead.
No, not the cult.
Because we
ghost.
kill them?
The guards, the locals,
We're not
the,
killing guards,
the
are we?
paladins. We're not killing paladins. They'll leave us alone if we wear the symbols of Torm and pretend like we like their god. That's what he's asking. How can he maintain his safety?
Wait, so people who believe in God can just kill people for whatever they want in the name of
Cultists.
God?
They're cultists.
Precisely.
Oh no.
Religion's simply bullying other people who don't believe in what you believe in, and then making fun of them or killing them for it.
Looking at Scribbles, I'm just gonna go. If it clears your conscience, think of it as defending, as protecting. These cultists, they're going to slay and murder anyone in any reasonable civilization. They murder the knowledge. They murder knowledge of anything that's anti-dragon. So they've done a lot of distaste to people who read books and that sort.
They have books and knowledge?
They burn books. Mostly.
They burn books.
I
Not
really
just
don't-
religious books either.
Most
really
books.
I really don't want to meet them.
You get the chance to kill them.
No, justify. It looks at Zill like we were making headway.
This +1 charisma, baby.
Well, what? Tell us, what is the crime for burning books in Candlekeep?
Do you mean what's the punishment?
Yes, the crime, the punishment. Crime and punishment.
Kind of the same thing. I'll go with you.
They must punish with the crime.
I mean, I would know, but I don't think it's ever happened.
It's a severe punishment, but the right answer is nobody that's allowed in Candlekeep would ever be that dumb.
Yeah. It hasn't really happened, so.
So you're saying punishment could be death.
He's not wrong.
I would defend my books, I guess, maybe.
I have a better question for you. What is the punishment for murder?
I would know that.
I mean, if you kill somebody, you get killed.
Exactly. So
Listen,
they are
Scribbles,
killing knowledge.
Listen,
burning books.
Scribbles, friend, you like books, right? That means you like stories. Am I right? Adventures, even. Think of this as your adventure, and I'm going to write down every bit of it so we can read it later as a story. But you have to be there to help me write it.
And the story starts with you brutally murdering innocent cultists. I mean...
God, are you kidding me right now?
+1 charisma.
F+4, get out of here.
If you're writing it down, I'd like you to spell Mr. Mister, not Mr. The abbreviation really kind of ruins it for me.
It's okay. These stories are for other people, not so much you.
Yes,
Oh no, I
agree
know.
with
That's
you.
why I'm saying it.
It is important for us to have all of our letters.
Yeah,
Let's just go
I'm
and
the
see what
professional
they're up to.
storyteller. I think I'll write down what I think people will like, but I do appreciate the feedback.
Let's just go and see what these cultists are up to, okay? And then we'll decide once we get there. If they're up to shady business, we'll kill them. If they're not, we'll kill them anyway.
I only read non-fiction books.
There's never been a story that's what this would be. This would be a non-fiction book because I'm writing about something that's happening as we're going.
That's true.
It's just an adventure.
And if they're not doing anything shady, we could just have tea with them while we
there's also-
interrogate them to find out their shady stuff so we can kill them.
I was gonna say killing is kind of extreme. I think somebody should probably chill the old man on the kill word. I don't think we're gonna kill people. I was just kind of explaining how religion works.
I'm pretty sure that he said we have to go up there and kill them.
I mean, listen, okay? We're just...
Locat!
Also, you're not an old man,
look,
are you?
What is
I thought you were.
He's an old cat.
I'm a cat.
Loader's an old cat.
I'm not that old. I'm a fluffy cat. Look at this fluffy fur. This is not old fur.
That's what I was saying. I don't think none of us are like other than the goblin retro.
I'm a little
like,
older.
Oh, he sounds like a crazy old man.
Yes, I'm
if
young
I
at
remember
heart.
correctly, if I remember correctly, we're around the same age, and I'm 21.
Oh no, I am not that old. I am way older than that.
Oh really?
Yes.
How old are
Young
you?
at heart. Don't worry about it. Never ask a lady her age.
I should know.
No. I'm not saying.
I feel like Zill sounds like an Adam Sandler character.
I struck my beard.
I think
so bad.
I think we understand what the mission is, but I think we all know we'll make a decision once we get up there.
Yes, let's go.
There's always compromisings available. Right, Scribbles?
I'll try and make sure no one dies.
But before we take off, I'm going to throw on my armor.
Great. I don't want to fight because I think that everybody can just get along.
I would like to don my mail, my chainmail.
Okay.
That sounds hot. What does that mean?
Means he takes his shirt
Underneath
off
the
and then...
coveralls.
I like this. I think it is best to go at night.
I'm also going in my formal battle wear, if that's a choice.
I'll pick up my mace.
It's a different suit that's fitted for armor to be on top of it.
It's an undersuit?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little under a day's ride out, so you get like your bearings, and if you wanted to leave like tomorrow, you can get there at night, or you could get there at the day. Up to you.
Oh, so it's like a full day of travel?
Just about, yeah.
Well, it's a little farther than I thought. It's a full day travel, so I think we
What-
best leave in the morning.
Yeah, what if we take off in the morning? We'll go in the morning, we'll travel all day, and then we'll sleep at night and we'll make camp.
I'll prepare for provisions for camping.
Thank you.
I gotta go tell our escort that we'll be
Prepare
leaving
my
in the morning.
special tent.
Oh, that's the only one I pack.
And the night before, I'm gonna go tell Hellrider Rhea that we're leaving in the morning at the North Gate.
Perfect. As the night progresses, each of you, whether you get good sleep or poor sleep, maybe you contemplate running away. You never work up the courage to do so. As all of you reconvene the next morning, just north of the walls of El Terrell, now adorning in like temporary flaming fist memorabilia, you make sure that you're also wearing your amulet of Tormzil.
Yes, of course.
As always, you never be seen in public without it.
Exactly.
Riding towards you now, a younger woman, probably 17 or 18, right around, dressed in the Hellrider's apparel. I think I sent her a handout. I'll send it again here. Rhea Mantlemorn. She kind of approaches the group. She has a horse on side. You guys are near the stables. She's sizing up the group. Very well. We'll get a horse per each of you. These are the men you're bringing with us then. Yes, Locat?
Yes, these are the ones. They've been. They are members of my army company.
Well, I suppose the
report to
Tabaxi would recruit some interesting companions. I mean, no disrespect. It's just, wow. The
Stroke my
variety.
beard. Have I seen her around town before?
Fuck my beard.
I stroke my beard. Not fuck it. I stroke it.
I thought you said it as like an expression, like "fuck my beard."
I do not think there's enough beard oil in your beard. For
Go
That's
just
the
roll a
only thing I'm
D100.
saying. That's
D100?
the only thing I'm
Yeah.
saying from now on. Fuck my beard.
Yeah, you've seen her before. She's recently joined with. She's been with them since she. Not recently. She's been with the Hellrider since she was like 11 or 12, and she's just recently become like a full-fledged member since she's come of age.
I guess the real question is, would she recognize me and Mr. Mary in here?
Good question. Probably why she's looking so curiously.
We're secret members. We wanted to tell no one.
Make a deception check.
Oh no! Fuck! Paladin! Oh, shit.
12, okay.
Can I support with an intimidation and just go?
What? No, don't intimidate her!
Not trying to intimidate her, but just an intimidation check doesn't mean you have to scare the person into doing. It can show a
That's
means.
kind of
Like,
what exactly that means.
That's exactly what intimidation means.
no, Terry, hear me out. The same reason why you can substitute charisma for strength.
Well,
It's for making.
You're trying to intimidate. You're trying to intimidate. She seems to buy it. She doesn't seem disturbed by it. She goes, "Wow, secret members. That's impressive."
Yes. Yes. I stroke my beard faster.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Need a gif of this.
Right, well, forgive me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rhea Mantlemorn. And the rest of you?
I am Zil. Of Zil's Thrills.
I know who you are, Zil. And you too, Mr. Marion. It's good to see you again.
And you don't know me? Really? Tulio Goldentune, the greatest tavern performer in the city? Unbelievable. Well, nice to meet you.
Maybe they don't drink.
The name doesn't ring any bells, but it is a pleasure to meet you as well. And she kind of like looks over looks over softly to you, Scribbles, and like kind of looks down. And who might we be?
I'm like holding one of my books, like a fairly large book, like in like hugging it like a teddy bear in both arms, and like kind of like hiding behind it a little bit, like just like I I I mm, they call me Scribbles or Books. You can call me whatever.
I think books has a
I
good
work
ring
for
to
the
it.
library.
Said the library twice, Terry. I'm gonna say it out loud once. Not a library.
The
Library. Just keep that in mind.
It's the library, guys. Hello.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of your. It's a pleasure to meet all of you today. We'll be riding out here shortly if you want to get sized up for the saddles.
Do you have a little one? Or two? I look over Kilra.
Yes,
Or
I'll
maybe
make
we
sure.
could share a normal one.
Would the
kinda
two of
like-
you rather share a horse, or would you
like-
rather both ride a donkey?
I want the fucking donkey.
So
Sounds-
badass.
Sounds like a country music song. Share a horse, ride a donkey.
You can take a ride on my big brown donkey.
Oh God.
That sounds way more
that
sexual
was
than
pretty
it
bad.
is.
Yeah, my bad.
Don't walk behind it or it'll get you in the honky.
It's a big black donkey over here.
It's like big
I
green
was-
donkey wouldn't make any sense.
I was thinking on the steel donkey I ride, and I'm wanted dead or alive. Like that fits in my head.
In my dreams, I'm always
The stranger
riding
there
past.
among them rode a donkey. Yes, he did. All right, so yeah, all of you are saddled up. Those of you that are medium-sized creatures get horses. The rest of you, the other two, get riding donkeys.
A ronky.
A ronky. As you make your way out, both suns high in the... you guys are leaving early, so one sun is coming up, the companion ever bathing El Terrell in its holy light. You begin making your way north of El Terrell toward the Eltergard Woods. Any particular marching order? You guys letting Rhea lead, or... Because, I mean...
I
Zil-
always let the NPC lead.
Okay. The NPC will lead the way.
Also, with any, I think this is pretty standard. With any marching order, I'm going to be standing right in front of Zil.
Zil, you know, you finished your commission last night, so the ring is ready. The wedding is this afternoon north of El Terrell, so you're heading towards the wedding as well.
Oh, I would bring
run
the
off.
commission.
Okay.
I would run. I would go run off and deliver it for sure.
Well, it's on the way, so you guys.
Well,
can
it's on.
make
Yeah, it's on the way. We just gotta bring it. We'll bring it.
I think I feel a cultist wedding coming on.
No, we'll see what happens though.
Oh boy.
Oh, and Justin, one of my players in my other campaign, is in the Twitch chat. Said he just came here to watch you play, so you got a big fan.
And Lowcat's gonna ride up in front next to the.
The two of you kind of leading the way through the ever-rolling hills of the Eltergard, the country of Eltergard. The beautiful landscape, pristine and well-lit at all hours of the day. It almost is strange for natives to think of the darkened horizons not too terribly far away from where they live. As you all make your way north of the city, out of the walls, you ride on for about an hour or so before, off in the distance, you can see the makings of a ceremony. You see men and women of all ages, races, and sizes gathered, and outside near a massive standing tree, a archway made of twisting vines kind of sanctifies the stage for the wedding ahead, as you all kind of now see coming into view up ahead the ceremony.
Do I need to make any sort of roll for the quality of these?
Yeah, let's say it was a spur of the moment thing, so the best work happens during procrastination, so make a tinkerer's check with advantage.
Okay. How do I do that?
Well, we'll go intelligence, proficiency, advantage.
Okay. Should I just roll like okay?
Whatever that roll would be.
Advantage roll, and then be a +2 to that.
Yep, 22. Pretty well made platinum rings.
All right, good.
I'm a master crafter after all.
All right.
I was hoping for a low roll.
As you pass just outside the city, the characters pass the majestic weeping willow tree atop a small hill with a serene view of Elturel. You see the elderly priest of Lathander begins to kind of make his way towards the group. The young couple, seemingly the bride and the groom, following in tow behind. Zil and Marion, you know a little bit more about the culture of Elturel, so you kind of get where this conversation is going as they approach you. But as they approach, the priest pulls you aside to like finish up the order with the ring. So you and Mr. Marion are busy as the bride and groom kind of walk up. They go, "Greetings, strangers. How are your travels today?" The two halfling man and woman.
The sun was warm on my back, so I cannot complain.
It's a great day, a beautiful day even. Are you lot travelers?
We are currently traveling.
Are you familiar at all with the customs of Elturel?
The lady here likely is.
See, she kind of nods and like sits to the side. Is like, what's happening here? The rest of you that are like from Baldur's Gate.
I read a book on them.
Make a history check.
He's 30.
With advantage. It's near where you live. So 18. It is customary in Elturgard, in Elturel, to invite strangers to witness a newly married couple's commitment to their union. So you gather they're probably going to invite you to join the wedding for a moment.
Oh, not the sex part? Sorry. You read that like we get to watch them have sex. I was like,
No.
whoa.
The commitment to their union, not the
yeah, that's
not the consummation.
That could be taken a couple different ways.
No,
there,
that's
right.
It's like first a knocked in reverse.
Commitment is not consummation or whatever the fuck.
Commitment to the union. Are you committed to this relationship?
Well, then we're doing anal.
No, it's not the consummation of the wedding. It's it's custom in Elturel for people to invite strangers to their wedding as they give their vows.
I want you to read it as it says again.
These young couple approach the characters and ask them to witness their final wedding vow. In Elturel, it is customary to invite strangers to witness a newly married couple's commitment to their union.
Okay.
Based on the high diversity within the current population, I'm thinking it's actually the other way. And, strangers are part of the consummation in order to get all that mixture.
Yeah, then we're not witnessing the union. We're witnessing their commitment to the union.
They both look at the group and they go, "So, will you be the witnesses to our wedding?"
I look over to Rhea. Do we have time for this?
Yeah, shouldn't take too long. I don't see why we couldn't help them out.
We would be most honored.
I think I'm gonna puke.
You say that out loud?
Oh yeah.
You see, like, she instantly goes like mom mode, like worried. She goes, "Oh no, are you not feeling well?"
Oh, I'm feeling much worse now.
Oh no. If you're not feeling well, you don't have to be a witness. We can take the rest of your friends.
At her saying that, like my eyes kind of lit up, and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I feel really horrible." I feel horrible.
Terry, who officiates weddings? What about like non-religious ones? Like obviously, religious ones are religious-y people. Probably.
I mean, the gods literally exist in this world. Everyone is at least somewhat religious.
Yeah, but who does the officiate? Would I be able to officiate this wedding?
A priestess currently talking to Zill and Marion about the rings. So
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to pretend to be sick, like coughing, like. Oh
you know they're not going to press. They're going to be like, all right, we get it. So if you don't want to if you don't want to help with the wedding, you don't have to. They're like, all right, well, it's no problem. The rest of you that want to help, you can follow us this way. We can show you to the food table.
Do you need someone to read your vows? I've done a lot of reading on how to do it. It seems interesting.
Really appreciate the offer, but just being a witness will do so much good for us. It's good luck to have witnesses.
I look over at the guys, and I'm the one who witnessed the murder. And I'm just like, oh, is it? Good luck to have witnesses, guys.
A witness is a good thing.
Why did she keep saying witness? I don't like this. What does she know? I don't say that part, but I'm just like,
It's the internal monologue. So yeah, those of you that do help, they show to the food table. You guys get free food for the morning.
Witness, I don't like it.
As the ceremony is getting closer to the end, the rings are bestowed. They are very happy with the rings. I'd say they give you 50 gold pieces to you alone. So you can split that between Marion if you want to.
Yeah. I'll 50 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him 20.
Fair.
Okay. There you go. As the ceremony continues, the light of El Terrell continuing in the distance, the two almost newlywed halflings hold hands. Give me a second. The two gently hold hands and look each other lovingly in the eyes as they begin to recite their final vow. Before the morning lord, Lathander, and those here today, I commit to you now and always, until we return to his endless light. The newly married couple thank the I'm just reading now. As they lean in for their kiss to officiate the wedding, the ceremony comes to an end, and you were both, all of you are thanked for helping them. Each of the bride and groom give each of you a flower to thank you.
You say all of you to the entire party?
Yeah, I mean they gave you guys a flower too, but they gave the witnesses you guys are with the witnesses, so you get a flower as well. So everybody gets a flower from the wedding.
Thank you for this flower.
Thank you for attending.
May all your kittens have sharp claws.
We hope they will.
I want to like put it in my hair, kind of like on the right side, where the hood, where it shows more of my face. Just stick it in my ear.
It's very fitting.
Over my ear.
All right. As the wedding comes to a close, you guys begin heading further towards your destination. I don't think I ever put anything in here. Give me a second.
I eat the flower. Is it catnip?
Roll a d100.
Fireball.
33 is not catnip, unfortunately. For no particular reason, Low-Cat, what's your passive perception?
What was what?
What's your passive perception?
Oh, 12.
Scribble?
Perception?
Passive perception.
11. Investigation 16.
Zill?
Oh, only a 10.
This is bolding really well. Kilroy?
Yes.
9.
We have all of the wisdom base
It's gotten
classes.
progressively lower. It started with a 12, 11, 10, 9. Mr. Marion.
8.
12.
Oh.
12 as well.
Not Kilroy, Tulio.
You gotta roll for me, big guy.
No, what's your passive perception?
Oh, my passive perception. Sorry, hold on a second.
You're all good.
I may have been in a comfortable position not looking directly at it. Passive perception is +3.
So 13.
13.
Okay. Good
Oh,
good
no.
to know.
Oh no.
That'll be
Boys,
interesting.
we need a
going-
cleric.
That'll be interesting going forward as a campaign.
Yep, we need a cleric or a druid or something.
A ranger.
Ranger.
No, we never need a ranger.
Hey, rangers have some good options now after 6 different source books.
Somebody with a feat, maybe.
All right. As you
Yeah,
guys
Fred, will we
are
get feat?
heading further north along the road of the Eltergard Woods, characters. So this is a lower check. Good for you guys. Locat, Marion, and Tulio. You guys are about an hour, maybe 2 or 3 past the scene of the wedding. When you hear off in the distance, like the snarls and growls of wolves, and like the protests, like the screams of a younger child. Not like a blood curdling, like I'm being killed by wolves, but like clearly someone's being like surrounded by wolves up ahead.
So what's the check for?
That your
Hearing
passive
it?
perception hears that.
You hear that? Yeah.
Oh! You said it's a pretty low check. Got you.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
turn.
pretend,
I'm gonna
I'm
turn
gonna
to
pretend like I
Zill.
didn't hear it.
I'm gonna turn to Zill and let him know exactly what I know.
Oh.
You hear like the younger woman is like calling out for help up ahead.
I'm still ignoring it.
I'm going to. Symbol of Torm. I think we should help.
Does anyone else hear that?
Help what? Help
It's,
what?
it sounds like
Well,
a child in danger.
I mean, there's clearly a someone that's struggling. I think we could at least assess it, if not help.
I don't hear anything myself. Do you guys hear anything? Looking at the rest of the group.
I can't hear a fucking thing.
If they point it out, you guys can all hear it.
I look over to Rhea. Does that sound like cultists?
She kind of listens now. She goes, "No, but it sounds like somebody needs our help."
Yes. And as good, honorable followers of Torm,
Okay.
we must act.
Exactly.
Just remember, it could be a trap. Okay. Just remember that.
Let us
could.
ride.
Who
Right.
would do that?
I
Should-
think as members of the what are we called? The Fiery Hand,
The flaming fist.
Yes, the
Flaming Fist.
I like fiery hand
Yes.
more.
Members of the Flaming Fist. We should defend that little girl.
I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for whoever needs help. And I'm gonna start walking in that direction.
See, he's a good, honorable member of the community.
Yes, we are here.
I
we're
kind of
here at
I follow.
Eltrios to aid Eltrio. We shall go.
All right.
Who the fuck is the Chucky doll? Oh,
Picture of
it's an
Terry.
actual.
Picture
it's
of
an
Terry as a
actual-
child.
As you move closer to investigate the sounds up ahead, "I'll make a fur coat of you yet," yells the fiery young girl sitting atop a tree branch 12 feet off the ground. You see the young girl is wearing a colorful rainbow scarf that bristles into the wind as she throws rocks at three white wolves hungrily growling at her. From the base of the tree, nearby, a runty black wolf circles the tree as well. As she spots you as you make up, "You there! Help! The longer they keep me up here, the less money I'll make for college. Please!"
We have to. Save
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's important. College is very important.
How common are colleges in this part of the world?
A 5.
It's a whole subclass for every bard is a college.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, as you guys make your way to the scene, the young child up in the tree, the hungry wolves pacing. Scribbles, college, that's very important for a growing person's level of intelligence in academia. You're first. This is very important to you.
It is. I'm small, so I can run past people. Hold on. Let me look at things that I have, and I'm able to use at level 1. Level 1.
Woohoo! Fighting wolves.
All right. So I can run through people, 15, with no penalty, right?
Go ahead.
And then another 15 to here. And then hold on really tight and brace yourself. I haven't really used this before. I'm gonna cast sleep in like a area around. It's a 20-foot circle.
I think it's a
Within 20 feet of a point that I choose.
I think sleep's a square.
It's shaped like a circle.
Regardless, yeah. Let me go ahead and put it
20-foot radius, I think.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected into ascending order. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna get them all. I don't know how to not hit her, so I'm like, hold on to the tree so you don't fall.
So you hit all of them, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Oh, I roll.
Yeah, it's 5d8.
It's the first roll.
I cannot wait for you to brutally murder this
31.
little
Oh my
girl.
god!
All right, so it starts with the creature that has the least amount of health points.
Oh no!
Probably the little girl.
That's the
in the
little
tree,
girl.
right?
Oh no!
Hey, good job, Scribbles.
She's a commoner, so she has 4 hit points. So,
Yep. Fall damage.
The fall damage is gonna kill her.
so
You're right.
31 minus 4. There's still 27 left.
I told her to brace herself. Never mind.
You can't brace yourself when you're unconscious.
All right, so you put the little girl and 2 wolves to sleep.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where's my unconscious? Sleepy.
How high is the tree, Terry?
Well, I think it said how high she was up in the tree.
It did.
She just needs to be what, 10 or 20 feet?
Yeah,
first-
and then
Stop
It's
talking.
it's a
This is up to the
D6.
DM. Everyone stay out of it.
Yeah, after that is what.
Human. Where's it at?
Let's not help the DM kill our players or our friends.
12 feet
okay?
off the ground, so she takes
Yeah.
1d6 falling damage.
Oh, no.
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 Oh, thank God.
Yes.
So
Wait.
you see, she falls asleep, falls down, lands like on her back, and wakes her up from the damage.
Is she
Loses it.
100% gonna fall though, Terry?
Can Locat
There's
try
a
and catch
chance
her?
she doesn't
Okay,
fall,
okay.
right?
There's a. She's sitting on the branch, so there's a 50-50 chance. If it's above 50,
Oh,
she
she's
falls.
an idiot. She's just sitting there.
She's
Kinda
throwing
deserves
rocks
to
at
fall, though.
wolves.
I mean, I would be laying
Below
down.
50, she stays
strapped
up.
in that
Above
bitch.
50, she falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
She stays in the tree. She's unconscious.
She's just hanging there limp.
Just sleeping in the tree.
The other 2
Yeah.
wolves do like the whole like dog or cat circle thing and then lay down. The other wolf's like, bro. That's your action. Low cat, that's you.
All right, let's see. Forget, how do we do this? We have a measuring tool, don't we?
Yeah, the
Oh, we have this
looks
thing
like
here,
the upside
okay.
down cube.
Terry, give me a mod in your chat.
Okay, so that's 55 feet. So I'm going to use feline agility since we were standing there talking. which allows me to double my movement till my end of my turn, as long as I didn't move before that turn.
How do I make you mod in my chat?
/mod space my name.
And then I would like to slit that wolf's throat.
Valid
Which I
username /mod.
Space Justin is JDM.
Justin is caps JDM.
Cool.
I think that worked. Yeah, so you rush forward with the tabaxi, feel, and agility. Go ahead and make an attack with advantage. If you hit, it's a crit.
Apparently I didn't do any weapons yet. Oh, but I've got my claws.
That'll work. Now you might have 2 tabs open for roll 20.
Yeah.
Unless
So
you
if
get
we
a
just take
multi-die.
the first one, it would be a 20.
So a dirty 20 and then go ahead and roll another d4.
A second d4?
Yeah, because you get to crit because it's unconscious.
1d4.
So a total of 6 damage on there. The wolf
Well,
yelps.
hold on. Plus 2. Oh no, there's just the dice. Got it.
Mm-hmm. The wolf yelps away because you scratch down the side of it. I'll say she stayed mounted on her horse. Makes her way forward, striking down with the. What weapon does she use? Her longsword, one-handedly. Attacks with advantage. Hits the wolf with a 24 easily, and then gets to add another d8. So she just passing by kills the wolf unconscious on the ground as she begins to circle around the tree, looking up at the sleeping girl. She goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What did you do? Why is she sleeping?" Mr. Marion, that's you.
So, turning back to Zill, I'm just gonna kind of give him eyes on you first, and then I'm gonna head out for what I would assume to be maximum movement plus my action. 60.
Move a total of 60 to get right here.
I kind of want to try and get him more of a flanky. God damn it, where was that? So right here, 60.
And keep in mind, moving through your allies is difficult terrain.
So, 5. Fuck. Oh, I forgot. I get to flex. Okay, I'm gonna stand behind her. And this probably will have an AC bonus, but I want to try it for the first time, Terry.
Okay. Which one are you attacking? This one?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it gets half cover, but you reach out with your bugbear arms and your reach weapon, and you just stab way over her head at the wolf. Go ahead and make an attack. 13 hits perfectly with half cover. For 8 damage. As you stab forward with the halberd, the wolf yelps in pain. Are the wolves in this initiative? I don't think they. Oh no, they're way down low. Okay. Kilroy,
I totally forgot I don't need to be next to something to melee attack it with this character.
I step off to the side and look at Zill, and I say, "Watch this, old man." And I take out my Protean tool, and it starts shifting, and I kind of hold it like a Nintendo Switch. And once the back opens up, it starts glowing really, really bright red, and I shoot it.
You do what?
Back opens and you got muted.
I set a firebolt.
Which wolf, left or right?
It's gonna be loaders. Wow, it really did 1 damage, huh?
Cantrips.
Huh. Man,
You watch
I
as
hope it gets around to me.
You watch as he pulls it out, he goes to flex, and you see a single spark shoots out, carries through the wind, and hits the wolf in the eye.
Precision.
I just shake it and look at it and
Terry,
It's like a
I have a
bottle rocket.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
Who goes first if we both rolled a 5?
Whoever
or
has
if we
the higher
both are-
dexterity modifier.
Alright, I have a +2.
Tulio, what do you have?
I think he's +3.
I think
No, no, it's a 1. It's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 1.
Zill, you're up first.
All right, youngin. That was interesting, I'll say.
I'm really creeped out right now. I don't like when people say youngin.
I'll move 5 feet further forward.
Oh no.
I would like to cast this catapult. I'd like to catapult a rock at this
At
wolf.
the smaller black wolf.
Yes.
No
I thought he
problem.
was gonna fucking throw me. I was real scared. He runs right up next to me, casts catapult, and I'm in.
Oh, it's got to make a dex
halfling.
save. It's the 17 on the first one. It's got to make a dex save.
The smaller wolf kind of like darts and ducks underneath the catapulted rock.
Fuck! I can't aim. That'll be it.
Yeah. Dan, you rolled good damage on that one too.
I know.
Sorry, was I in your way?
Why is it all rolling twice like that?
Oh, that's because I didn't realize it was a dex saving throw. I thought it was an attack, and I didn't see a damage roll.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was attack.
All right. Tulio, that's you.
Okay, I want to simply. Can I? How far am I from the wolves here? It's tough for me to see. Which one am I?
The
Oh, yeah,
closest
one
wolf to
circled.
you is 55 feet away.
Alright, 55 feet away. That's doable. I want to cast Vicious Mockery and say, "Hey you, stupid furry bitch! Stop hurting my friends!"
And rolled a natural 1 on my saving throw.
Fur
Nailed
bitch
it.
hit a fucking nerve.
It's just a D4 psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on the next attack.
It takes 4 damage.
It dies.
Let's go.
The wolf's pride looks very injured.
Get wrecked.
This wolf is gonna run around to try to flank with Lowcat. To get right there. And the first wolf is going to make its attack with disadvantage, but it has pack tactics, so it's just a flat roll +2. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit Lowcat.
Make a strength saving throw. (16). So you take 7 piercing damage, and you are not knocked prone. As this wolf then comes in right here and tries to make a bite attack against Mr. Madison.
Harry, I will PayPal you so much money right now if you kill the cat with the dogs.
How much money are we talking about?
So much.
Mr. Marion, that is with advantage, a 6.
With advantage, that's a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought you said 16, and I was like, oh, that hits perfectly. What a coincidence. But no, that's funny.
Which one has disadvantage from my Vicious Mockery?
It already hit Loader with a flat roll.
It's the one I hit from
Awkward.
15 feet away. I'd like to think that it just looked at me and went, oh shit, this is the one I'm swinging on?
You see the more timid wolf kind of takes a step kind of around the tree, kind of just like eyeing out what's happening. That brings us back to Scribbles.
Do it again. Put them all to sleep again.
Hold on. What am I gonna do? I know. What does it say? I kind of just like put my fingers together, and I'm just like, ah! Like, and I target the one, the closest one to me.
Okay.
With
Mind Sliver, so an intelligence saving throw. Wolves are so good at those. I don't have a -4 to this. I rolled a 0.
all right.
So it takes four. The one closest to you takes 4 psychic damage. What does Mind Sliver do? Anything else?
Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw they make.
Perfect. All right. So the wolf
Oh my
is.
God.
You see the wolf instantly like turns its head in pain, like the worst migraine it's ever had.
Like it's also Bane for 1 turn.
You're about to get sent to the Shadow Realm.
All right, low cat. That's you.
I'm going to attack the one to the south since I have
Flank with Mary.
flanking. And I will, yes. And I gave myself my weapon now set up. So I will, hold on, actions, spells. Let's see, how does this work?
Green Flame Blade, you make the attack without.
Yeah.
It's just a normal attack modifier, though. It's not your spell attack modifier. So click on like whatever weapon you're attacking to see if it hits, and then you add the extra damage. So if you hit the guy below you, he'll take the dagger damage, and then the other dog will take the...
No, that's not my... Where's my...
This is so climactic.
Okay, I have a rapier sitting right here.
Make sure you're on actions, and that it's equipped. Should look like that. 13 will hit with flank. So that one takes 9 damage, and then the other wolf takes 4 fire damage. So you watch as Lowcat twirls the blade up into the air, begins to wreath in green flames. As he stabs the wolf in the side, you hear it yelp its final breath as flames torrent up and burn the other wolf, killing them both.
Did you know he did magic-y things? I'm saying to Zil. Just like...
Rhea's like, I didn't know he did magic-y things. And she's gonna start climbing the tree to make sure this little kid doesn't fall out of it.
There's still a wolf.
I pop my claws out of my other hand. I'm like, sharper than yours, little dog.
Mr. Marion, knowing exactly where this is going to go, if he doesn't try something real quick. Silly little interim, but I'm gonna try and slowly and cautiously make my way to the lone wolf with some of the provisions that I've like brought along, and I would like to make an animal handling check to kind of make it non-hostile just for a second and see if we can not kill this one because I don't know why.
Okay,
Party companion!
Make an animal handling check.
I'm gonna first move on up to him. And I've got some jerky. It's really good jerky. I know you prefer raw meat, but I just thought that
That's acrobatics. We'll keep the roll 17 plus your animal handling.
It's a 0, so that's 17. That's still fucking
okay. Yeah, you approach the wolf. You offer like some rations. You see it's like skinnier. It's a little runtier. Kind of like haphazardly approaches and like it does eat the jerky, and then it kind of just like takes a few steps away. It doesn't want to be right next to you, but it's kind of like looks like it'll stay around for maybe a minute.
Okay, I'd like to keep it around and feed it for as long as it's comfortable.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna change the music real quick.
I'm glad I didn't hit that one with the catapult. You know, I would have eviscerated it.
Yeah, it would have taken like 19 damage and died instantly. All right. With that, you see Rhea like climbs the tree and like brings the sleeping child down to the ground. She goes, "Is she dead? I don't."
I was putting the wolves to sleep, but she was really. There's no way around it. Sorry.
Can I wake her up? Is that safe?
Yes.
How do you feel when somebody wakes you up from a deep sleep?
That's why I'm asking. Is it okay?
I don't know.
I catapult the child.
You mad lad.
She shakes gently shakes the little child awake and
don't shake the baby.
You see probably
I'm
like
pretty
9
sure-
or 10 years old, a younger child. Another picture looks deceivingly young. It's the only one I can find with a rainbow scarf.
I'm quite sure a catapult is overkill for waking a child.
What about a catapult?
Nothing.
The little girl kind of like wakes like, what about a catapult? And then kind of looks around like, oh, thank you. What happens? I got sleepy all of a sudden.
I was putting the wolves to sleep, but you were there. It's for your own good, so you didn't like fall out of the tree in your struggles.
Thank you, then. I appreciate that you guys got rid of the wolves for me. Thank you.
And you didn't have to see any of it.
She looks down at like the mutilated
except
corpses
their
now.
corpses. Be glad you didn't see it happening.
Would you like to see a magic trick? And I show her a cat's cradle made out of the intestines of one of the wolves.
No.
I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that at all.
You're a monster.
Hey,
I don't really know him.
A cat's cradle. It's a cat's cradle because he's a cat.
She kind of like hugs Rhea. Her like, these are weird people. She's like, well,
she like a member of like some sort of holy organization.
She kind of looks around. She goes, well, my name is Grace. Thank you for saving me. And she kind of looks around at the group. I was out, well, I'd mentioned the college thing before. You see, I'm trying to save up money to go to school in Elturel, and I mean, it's terrible to ask since you just saved me, but I don't suppose any of you are willing to spare any spare coin, are you?
What college are you going to?
If I can afford it, I want to enroll in the Academy of Elturel. My sister, she kind of like holds
Do I
the
trust
scarf.
this little girl?
Make an insight check. It's
I don't.
It's a big college in Elturel.
I don't trust this little girl at all.
What do they teach? Do they teach book stuff?
There's different courses. It's like a college. It's lots of book stuff. You've been
Yeah,
there.
actually, even a little girl.
It's probably where you just got done
D&D,
doing.
Terry. I'm thinking Hogwarts College. Hello?
No, it's not magic. That's Candlekeep and like Waterdeep nonsense. This is like real college. Okay?
I don't know.
You just got back from there doing your scribing job. 10. You don't read anything for that track, so whatever you believe or disbelieve.
This little girl's really good at fucking lying.
How much money do we have?
None. I have no money.
Terry, how much money do I have?
Did your character start with any at level 1?
Would you take this child to her parents and talk about these things there?
I don't know. It says
Aren't
like
you
10
a little
probably.
young for college?
Yeah, probably 10. She goes, well, my sister wanted me to go before she passed away, and I want to make her proud, you know?
Is she dead?
Oh no.
Passed away. Passed away.
She fell asleep?
The long sleep?
I can't tell if you know what passed away means or not.
Well, you said before she passed away. What's the rush?
Well, I want to go to school to... I'm very confused. I just woke up.
I'm just trying to be optimistic. I'm sorry.
Zill is such a good character. I'm so happy for this.
That's the way, like this wolf here, holding a heart.
Mr. Marion's on the other side of the tree, just good boy.
I'm gonna give this girl 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Very, very, very calmly, and tell her to go speak to whoever I was dealing with when I was there.
Yeah, you give her a name of one of like the headmasters to a letter of recommendation, essentially.
He's 10.
Yeah, I'm name dropping real quick.
Yeah, you give her 5 silver. Does anyone else give her any money?
No, she's not going to college. She's 10.
Eventually, she'll go to college.
She's more likely to go buy alcohol than to go to college at 10.
Facts.
Does anybody else give the child money for school?
Hell no.
Okay.
What the hell, guys?
Trying to
All right.
give.
No,
You-
it definitely. I get. I'm not even buying the wolves at this point. To be honest, it feels like a setup.
All right. So you give her 5 silver pieces. She you see she gets a little teary eyed. Thank you. And she pulls a single strand, a piece of thread from her scarf, and gives it to you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Wait, well, now I'm interested.
You see, you hold on to that, and once I become a famous scholar, if you come back and give that to me, I'll give you one free lesson of your choice.
You know what? This seems like maybe a low risk investment.
Can I holler out? Can I holler out to the girl and just be like, "Excuse me, little one." God damn it! I keep fucking that up. Excuse me, little one. Why did these wolves attack you in the first place?
They're hungry
What?
wolves.
That seems
Why?
very obvious to me, Marion.
No. What? Why?
The better question is, why are you
Why-
walking alone out here?
That's what I was getting to.
I told
Why
you
are-
I was
why,
just going to some of the farms outside of Elturel and asking for money.
for money.
Yeah.
To beg. You're going to farms to beg for money when you could go to Elturel and
I
beg
don't-
for money.
I don't live in the city. It's hard
Nobody
to get
said
in.
anything about begging.
Wait.
I just. Okay. I just want to. I want to know why that. I don't know.
I'm going to approach the child.
I would like
Do I have to
hold
keep
the
this
baby.
thread, or will you
can hold
remember
on.
me?
Child,
Yes,
you wish to go to college.
I do.
What do you want to study?
I want to be a scholar.
Yes. Anything in particular? There's plenty of scholars.
If I had to put it into writing, I would say Grace tells the characters that if they return this thread to her after she becomes a famous scholar, she'll give them one free lesson of their choice. It's all the information I have on what she wants to go to school for.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna I'm gonna hide my purse. I'm gonna fish out a gold coin. Fish. We need more artificers in the world. Maybe if you go to college and you learn how to tinker around with some things. If I'm not dead, remember old Zill helped you out here, and I'll come and you come by and I'll give you a lesson.
You see, she just like is overjoyed. She sheds a tear.
You'll find Zill's thrills in town.
I really want to protect this child, so I'm gonna be like, just study books or magic. Don't do that.
She sheds a tear, like it takes the gold piece, and this is more money than I've earned all year. Thank you so much. And she gives you a strand of her scarf as well.
Thank you. It's no problem. I will also give you my deepest, darkest secret.
Oh God, no.
I don't know if I need that.
I'd like to move the child away from the party.
I assume you tell them.
I
You tell her.
do not allow it.
If
You want to go to spooky chat real quick?
We need to save this child, guys.
yes, spooky chat.
Hello.
I take her off to the side, and I just pull my beard down a little bit. Oh wait, we're streaming!
It's okay, they can't.
Nah, I think it's a changeling.
She
I'm buying it.
she audibly like screams a little bit, and then you bring her back to the group.
Yes, you tell no one.
I won't say anything. She kind of like she's giggling a little bit.
What did they say?
I can't say.
What about perceptions and stuff?
He brought her aside.
How far?
Far enough.
Nobody would allow that.
Perception
Who's
is-
gonna fucking allow this man to take this child away alone? Nobody.
I'm fine with it. I'll write it down and put it in a song for you, though, if you want.
He took the child far away and whispered in her ear.
In her rear?
Ear.
Okay.
What's
Whispered
gotten
in
into
her
you
rear?
gentlemen tonight?
I told her a secret. She can't
Oh,
tell her parents.
It's not great for you either. Oh,
It's
man.
getting worse. It's getting so much worse. All right. So yeah, Grace gives a piece of her scarf to Zill and to Scribbles. She thanks you for the gold piece and the 5 silver. You see, she kind of walks over and kind of coming out of the clearing. At one point, she kind of calls out, "Lonky!" Lonky, where are you? And you see this a donkey kind of comes barreling through the woods. This like old grizzled war donkey that's like missing an eye in its ears.
War donkey.
Is the donkey's name really Wonky?
No, it's Lonky.
Hi, Lonky.
Oh, it's an
This is Lonky,
Lonky
the donkey.
Lonky the wonky eye donkey.
Yep, that's why I
See, this
named
one
it that
gold's
way.
going to waste.
She mounts up on top of Lonky. Thank you. You're all so nice. And she takes off into the sunset.
Have a good life, little girl.
That wasn't a child.
What a wholesome interaction.
What do you mean that wasn't a child?
That wasn't a child.
I will treasure the piece of scarf for all my life.
There's no way that was possibly a hag that now knows exactly where we are at all times because we're carrying a blue liver scarf.
Yes.
There's no chance.
She smelled a little like the dogs. I think she's probably eating that donkey right now.
That wasn't a child.
You met a small child. That is definitely a child with Lonky the donkey.
I just noticed that Zill's Thrills is the stranger danger van.
Marion slightly domesticated a pet wolf.
This is Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Gave it the bone. That worked real good.
It only took 2 out of 5. Pretty good odds.
All right. As we are heading into the next scene, how's everyone doing for time?
I'm good to keep going. Honestly, I'm loving it. Couldn't sleep anyway.
I'm the opposite. I hate to be that guy. Sorry, but I got work in the morning too, and it's getting to be 2 a.m. for me.
I'm also in that vein. I'm not gonna be up much longer. I gotta let Dahlia out to go to the bathroom, but
I low-key have been laying on the ground for the past half hour, like trying to stay awake.
This
all
is
good.
when we would normally stop, right?
Yeah, we normally stop around
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time. So.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're all good.
It's all good.
no. Same vein.
That's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
when,
Like this is normally.
You
when we
didn't
stop,
tap
so.
out half an hour ago. Thank you.
Whenever I start back up work, I would probably have to stop at like 1. This would limit me to 3 hours of sleep before work.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
I can
you're
do it
just working
for-
with heavy machinery now.
Yeah, I know.
Before it was only government security. Now it's
Yeah.
heavy machinery.
Exactly.
We'll pick up here. You said you are good for next week, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end here as you guys make your way further north of El Terrell. The light of the companion still off in the horizon behind you as the actual sun reaches about midday. You're about half a day's travel away from the spot in the woods you're investigating. Perhaps you'll find the cult of the dragon there. Who knows? Oh wait, I do, but I won't tell you.
Aha.
Terry, you know what you realize, right? You have to
Thank
come
you.
up with a new intro for this campaign.
I'll work on it.
I feel like this campaign is
excited.
going to be very, very clippable, and I would like to post a lot of these clips on TikTok.
Be my guest. You have
Yeah,
full permission to
ones,
use my
yeah.
voice.
Someone will one day find out my deep, dark secret.
I also
Little
feel like
girl, would you like to
Thank
ride
you,
in
everybody
the
else
van
that
with me?
was
We've got
watching. I don't know
turtles
if
in the
that's all
back.
of us or anybody else actually out there in the world. If you are, I love and cherish you. Have a good rest of your night.